Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are the Test of Strength Wrestling promotion, and it is time to fight for your dreams yet again. We're kicking things off with an open challenge. Our referee for this bout will be Ms. Gina Monty. Being accompanied to the ring by Honest Abe. He weighs in at 227 pounds. From Puerto Rico, the magnificent Marcel!
Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to the Dukes in beautiful Northampton, Massachusetts. My name is Drew Kazoo, and we are here for Test of Strength Wrestling's Fight for Your Dreams 2 tonight. Championships will be decided, grudges will be settled, and stars will be made. Speaking of stars, to my left, all the way
from Danbury, Connecticut, the home of rock and roll, I-95, Joey Etch. Drew, thank you. So happy to be here. I got to tell you, man, the vibe is incredible here. It's a dream just to be here. Can't wait to see these fine competitors fight for their dreams.
Well, we are starting this thing off with a bang here. Magnificent Marco's open challenge, and look at who it was who accepted that challenge, ladies and gentlemen.
The Toxic Terror,
Oh.
Kenny.
You know, I talked to both Honest Abe and Magnificent Marcos earlier today. They said that they were not one bit concerned. In fact, they were only concerned with their dinner reservations after the match.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'd be concerned if I was them, because Danny Adam, tremendous competitor. We haven't seen him in a while. It's been a couple of months. He's been out of action since he was jumped by the firm, but here he is looking good, looking ready, and he accepted this open challenge by Magnificent Marcos.
We shall see how he can fare against the big man.
Well, I got to tell you, we could go down all the accolades and all the attributes of Magnificent Marcos, but he's just the type, you take one look at this guy and you can tell he is a professional wrestling superstar.
Without a doubt, those are some clean shoes he's got on by the way.
Well, I'll tell you what, we get ready for the opening bell here. Well, hold on a sec. He's got something to say.
Here comes Alex Rojas once again, esteemed GM of TOS. Oh boy, Honest Abe is going to say something.
First and foremost, I want to wish you luck, because this got to be pretty quick. We got dinner reservations. You understand?
Wow.
I'm sorry, kid, but I appreciate you taking the challenge. Are you sweaty? No? I'm hungry. All right, you hungry? All right, so you guys are about to see something magnificent. I'm sorry, kid. It's over. Now, let's do this.
A lot of confidence from Honest Abe and Magnificent Marcos.
All right, well, we are ready for this opening contest. Fight for your dreams 2. Oh. Yikes.
Here we go, Drew.
Things getting heated already.
And we're underway.
Look at this, Danny Adams starting out like a house on fire here. He's got Marcos in the corner, big avalanche. I'll tell you, I guess that's the way you got to approach this when you step into the ring with a big guy like Marcos, man. You got to, go for broke, come out and try to get him right away.
Stay low, go right at him, keep punching and moving. Stick and move, stick and move. Oh!
Wow, huge clothesline from the second rope. Could be over early. 1, 2, no.
Just a 1 count. You're not going to be able to put Marcos down that easily, despite having come out like a house of fire.
Oh, look at this. Referee Blue Shoes didn't see that. Honest Abe getting in there with a hand on the foot there of Danny Adam. Oh.
I think Honest Abe blended in with her shoes.
That's it.
That's it.
Good night.
Well, Magnificent Marcos got the job done. An open challenge called and met.
That's all it took. One magnificent slam.
The Magnificent Marcos!
Wow, well, I got to tell you, that was a tremendous, tremendous show in there right off the bat here.
Highly impressive from a big physical specimen. Where do you think they're going for dinner?
Oh, I don't know, but I do know for one thing for sure is they have the reservation, so hold on a second.
Again. Didn't I tell you this was going to be easy? It is nothing. You understand? The magnificent Marco is what he says he is, and that's absolutely magnificent. You understand? It doesn't matter who's in the back or you losers in the crowd. We'll take anybody, anytime, any place.
Where's the bell?
Wait a minute.
This? What's going on here?
What's this?
Is that? Oh my God!
Do you know who that is?
I absolutely know who that is, ladies and gentlemen.
The decimals on the track.
That's Heck Dynamite!
Heck Dynamite is quite the well-rounded individual. He's been in movies. He is trained MMA, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu from none other than Vanderlei Silva. He's wrestled Kenny King. He was trained by Kazarni. He has been all over the place. This changes things a little bit for Magnificent Marcos. His dinner plans might have to wait.
They might have to wait. What is he doing out here? Is he gonna...
Anytime, anyone, any place.
Wait a minute.
Hey, you want to eat? I brought you dynamite.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe what we're seeing here. Heck Dynamite, all the way from Vegas here. We're gonna see another match.
Clearly, Magnificent Marcos still has the size advantage, but I gotta say, I'm sure that Heck Dynamite is ready for the call.
What it is, my brothers and sisters. Now I just gotta lay one thing on you cats, and then I'm split. See, I hear there's a lot of pro wrestling treachery going on at the TOS. And Heck Dynamite is here to fix it. One jive turkey at a time. Marcos,
Marcos hasn't even broken a sweat yet.
you best be ready for the fight, because tonight you in the ring with Heck Dynamite. And that's what it is, what it was, and what it's going to be.
Heck Dynamite clearly fired up.
Well, the TOS faithful here, this is a real treat for them because we did not know that Heck Dynamite was going to be here, but he is here. Look at this. He doesn't even have the shades off. Two big right hands. And Marcos up and over and to the outside. Hard to the floor.
Honest Abe trying to get his man back, trying to get his wits about him.
I don't know if you could hear that, but Heck Dynamite said, enough of this jive turkey. Wow. Oh. Huge Pescado over the top, takes both men down. Marcos still got him, though.
Look at the power. Look at... Hardest part of the ring, right?
Hardest part of the ring and slammed by one of the strongest here in TOS. My gosh. And he could finish Heck Dynamite as quickly as he finished Danny Adam. Oh.
Well, I think Heck Dynamite might be a little bit up for more of a challenge here, but we shall see. Still at it. Baseball slide to the outside. Marcos is down once again.
Oof.
Big right hand.
Wow. Chop taking a piece of skin off of the chest of Magnificent Marcos there. We got both guys back in the ring now.
It'll be interesting to see how Magnificent Marcos takes to being called the jive turkey.
Well, I'll tell you, he issued the open challenge to anyone in the TOS locker room, but I don't think he was ready for Heck Dynamite. Trying twice for that arm drag, not getting it. Marcos too strong. And look, what are we going to see here? Wow, look at the athleticism there. A Heck Dynamite.
Big arm drag.
Getting the TOS faithful here fired up. Oh, nobody home in the corner.
Oh, man. Marcos is just too strong.
Oh, God. Look at that freakish straight. Wait a minute.
What do we got here? Big driver. Marcos has the upper hand as we speak.
Hard to believe that this is just the opening contest, folks.
Very exciting stuff, and Marcos seems to have the upper hand, has Heck right where he wants him.
Of course, under the tutelage there of Honest Abe. who's led 5-Star Spectacle to tag team gold, at 5-Star Chase to singles gold. Man knows how to make champions, and he's got his man in there, Magnificent Marcos, climbing the ranks, but he's got his work cut out here for him by the funky man from Vegas.
Absolutely. No discounting Marcos' ability or Honest Abe's ability as a manager, without a doubt. They've had a lot of success, and the cockiness suits them.
Well, I got to say, they were ready for anybody in the TOS locker room, but again, had no idea that somebody like Heck Dynamite would come out. He might be unprepared, although he doesn't look like it right now as he puts that boot right into the... Oh, look at this. Referee Blue Shoes not looking as Honest Abe choking Heck Dynamite with that cane.
She's not going to put up with that.
Well, there's nothing she can do about it. She doesn't see it, and that shows you the outside brilliance, if you want to call it there, of Honest Abe. Sunset flip. No.
Again, too much power from Magnificent Marcos.
Backslide.
There is no quit in Dynamite, though.
Count of 2 only. Oh, huge side slam.
He's a little winded.
We got both men down now. Marcos looking to first one to his feet there.
Marcos is back up. Look at the arrogance. You're not going to put away Heck Dynamite like that. There's too much fight in him. Hence why he made the call for the challenge.
Well, I'll tell you, it's only been a few minutes here, but Heck Dynamite's taken quite a beating here in this last minute or two of this contest. Huge right hand in the corner. Dynamite might have bitten off a little more than he can chew here.
He's fighting, he's sticking with it. Working the arm really heavy. That's one of the best ways to wear one of these big men down.
Here we go, crowd getting fired up, getting into it. Wait a minute now, Heck Dynamite walking the top rope. Unbelievable. Look at this.
Going old school.
But no, Marcos caught him, and now he's got him in that bear hug.
Squeezing the life out of Heck Dynamite.
This could be all she wrote here, folks.
He's got to conserve his breath. He's got to do everything he can to keep his energy up while he's in that bear hug.
Arms like 2 tree trunks there, just squeezing the life, squeezing the breath out of Heck Dynamite. I'm not sure how much more of this he can take.
He's slowing down. Hopefully he's playing possum.
Well, it looks like, to me, it looks like he's fading. It's going to be it here. No!
He's stuck with it. The crowd's getting behind him.
Breaks out 2 big right hands there by Heck Dynamite. Unloading now.
Marcos is woozy. Back into the bear hug. There's not much that Heck can do in this situation. He's just too strong. Like you said, tree trunk arms.
Well, that's like a grizzly bear getting a hold of you. You're pretty much helpless. And now he's got Heck Dynamite in the corner. You got to think at this point, does Magnificent Marcos have Heck Dynamite right where he wants him? No, nobody home.
The
Huge
stick to
forearm smash. Go ahead, Joey.
The stick-to-itiveness of Heck Dynamite is truly impressive, no matter the outcome of this match.
Oh, huge spinning heel kick right there. It goes for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, and look at this again. Honest Abe asserting himself in this match, breaking up referee Blue Shoes' count there.
Magnificent Marcos just might have been saved by his manager on that one.
He was 100% saved by his manager right there, but that's why he's out there.
And that's why he's been so successful throughout the years.
What action here at the offset of Fight for Your Dreams, too, man. Unbelievable.
And that's exactly what Heck Dynamite is doing right now. He saw the opportunity, and he's fighting for his dream.
He knows that the best of the best come here to test his strength, to show what they got. And he's here to do just that, but oh!
Big knee.
Big bicycle knee almost took his head off. 1, 2, no!
Still in there from Heck Dynamite, excuse me.
I am impressed with the showing here by Heck Dynamite.
So is this crowd. They're getting all fired up.
Crowd here at the Deuce, but they know what to expect when they come to a test of strength event. Nothing but the best, and they're seeing that right here. Ducks that tornado close. Oh! And that, folks, 1, 2, and again!
Heck Dynamite capitalized on the situation, and once again, Honest Abe ruined it.
Referee Blue Shoes has got to do something about this because that's twice that Dynamite could have walked away with the W.
She's doing her best to keep involved, but Honest Abe is relentless.
Dynamite's had enough. Oh, the roll-up. Wait a minute. Blue Shoes didn't see it, but Honest Abe put Magnificent Marcos' legs up on the ropes.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this match via pinfall, the Magnificent
You hate to see it that way. But Magnificent Marcos stealing one here.
That's 2 wins for Magnificent Marcos, despite the nefarious means.
And it looks like they're still going to be able to make their dinner plans. And heck, Dynamite can't believe it, the look on his face.
Yeah, he's in shock.
We're going to get a word from Honest Abe and Magnificent Marcos now.
There it is, okay. Congratulations to both of you, technically, on that match against Heck Dynamite. What? It totally was. Don't even act like that. Congratulations again on the match. Any words of wisdom? Here we go. Anything you'd like to say before my mic dies again?
Like I said before, it doesn't matter who it is. Where it's at, the Magnificent Marco will stay magnificent. So see you later, losers. Hey, come on, we gotta catch dinner.
Just insulting the crowd. I mean, is that really called for? You came out here, you did your job, you won not 1 but 2 matches to the Open Challenge, and now he's got to be disrespectful.
And they couldn't even invite the lovely Joanna out to dinner with them.
Great start to Fight for Your Dreams 2 here live at the Deuce.
Unbelievable, we're just getting started here. Unreal.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next contest is scheduled for 1 fall, and it is a singles bout.
Joey, I'm hyped for this one, I gotta tell you.
2 fantastic athletes here coming out on this one.
Can already feel the tension in the air.
Ladies and gentlemen, hailing from Manchester, Connecticut, and weighing in at 197 pounds, Showtime, Marcel Williams!
You think he calls himself Showtime because of that big IMAX in Manchester?
Well, I don't know, but I gotta tell you, he represents Team Shazam to the fullest. And on more than one occasion, actually 4 to be exact, he has ruined the hopes and aspirations of Bobby Ocean. He's come out and interfered in more than a few matches. So much drama, so much going into this thing with Team Shazam, Marcel Williams, and we can't forget the X Factor here, our guest referee.
Yeah, that's true. Despite all that, though, you got to think Bobby Ocean is infuriated. He's not going to be able to contain himself in this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing our special guest referee for the evening. He weighs in at 257 pounds, hailing from Brooklyn, New York, the cat they call Big Measy.
Folks won't forget, at Training Day 24, a day that will forever live in infamy for Bobby Ocean, his longtime friend Jimmy Mees turning his back to Trey and Bobby Ocean and aligning himself with Team Shazam and Marcel Williams.
How about the little run-in we had earlier today with Jimmy Mees and Dan DeMan? They pulled in here, they almost hit me. They almost ran me over.
I'm just lucky that I got out of there in one piece. We await now the introduction of hard-hitting.
Introducing Marcel's opponent. He hails from Hartford, Connecticut, and weighs in at 221 pounds. This is hard-hitting Bobby Ocean.
Look at Bobby Ocean's face. He is determined, he is ready, and most importantly, he is angry.
Angry indeed, to say the least.
And he has every right to be. This has been nothing but interference and screw jobs from Team Shazam for a long time.
Well, let's do the rundown. Lone Survivor. Bobby Ocean came into Lone Survivor as the first Test of Strength champion. His first title defense against Dan the Man, and he lost the title due to interference from Marcel Williams. That undeniable. Triple threat match.
Yep,
had another chance exactly with Dicky Sosa and Dan the Man. Lost that one as well, thanks to, no surprise, Marcel Williams.
He has done everything he can to help out Team Shazam.
So folks had to wonder, you know, with look at this now as Jimmy Mees goes to check Bobby Ocean. We could see the tension already.
Yeah. So far, though, Jimmy Mees is playing it by the books.
Well, you know, you got to ask yourself with, oh, hold on a second now. Marcel Williams taking full advantage now as he gets the jump on Bobby Ocean. You got to wonder now, you know, knowing that Jimmy Mees turned his back on you, knowing that he's aligned himself with Marcel Williams, you got to wonder why Bobby Ocean would want to take a match with that stipulation with Mees in there as the referee.
I got to agree with you. How could he possibly focus on the task at hand with Jimmy Mees lurking in the background?
Well, he must have a plan, otherwise he wouldn't have signed his name on the dotted line there.
You think he's got a plan?
Well, either that or he's just, as the crowd here now chanting Bobby Ocean, yeah, it's either that or he's just will do anything to get his hands on. Did you see that?
Already with the slow count from Jimmy Mees. I was really hoping that he would play this one straight.
I didn't have high hopes for that, to tell you the truth.
Consider me fooled.
Oh, my God.
Taking it outside.
Did you hear that clubbing blow to the back of Marcel Williams as they fight all the way over to the merch table? Wow.
The way Bobby Ocean's carrying himself, it's going to be a long night for Markel Williams.
And I'll tell you right now, well, Marcel Williams, he faced hard across the table there. And now, you know, I think what we're seeing here is a lot different, a lot angrier Bobby Ocean. Oh, as the HS apparel hat comes flying off of the head of Showtime Marcel Williams.
Did you hear that uppercut?
I felt that uppercut. And here we go. Wow, caving in the chest.
The crowd winced at that one. The impact alone was enough to take Marcel Williams off of his feet.
Interestingly here, no count by referee, it sounds funny saying that, referee Jimmy Mees.
Very slow count, if a count at all. Has he even counted one number yet?
And that chop was just downright violent. Again, we're seeing a very different Bobby Ocean here tonight.
And rightfully so. Like I said, he's angry and he has a point to prove to Team Shazam.
Oh, look at this now. Marcel Williams begging his friend Jimmy Mees. Help him out.
Chops are unbelievable.
As legitimate a badass as you can get, Bobby Ocean now just hammering away at Marcel Williams. And there go those big boots. Better be careful. Bobby Ocean has once taken a man's ear off. Clean off, I might add. Marcel Williams better hope he doesn't get Vincent Van Gogh here tonight.
We all know what Bobby Ocean can do to somebody's ear. Did you hear him telling that story earlier?
An ugly one. I'm just glad it wasn't me. And wait a minute. Oh, vicious, vicious elbow in the corner there. Now,
Oh, very quick count from Jimmy Mees.
that was the fastest count in the corner I've ever heard. Makes us wonder again why Bobby Ocean would accept that stipulation as he goes hard to the outside shoulder, hitting that post.
Got to watch out for your collarbone on a hit like that to the post.
Absolutely now, and Bobby Ocean worse for what? Ladies and gentlemen, he might as well be counting by twos. Once again, we kind of expected this to happen. I don't know what else anybody would expect.
Jimmy Mees is currently letting Marcel Williams run roughshod over Bobby Ocean. He's letting him get away with everything. Look at him, he does not even take in a referee's position.
And it's apparent that Marcel Williams and Jimmy Mees just want to make life miserable for Bobby Ocean. I don't know how many opportunities he's already taken from Bobby Ocean.
Bobby Ocean is going to have to do a lot to overcome this one.
Oh, now working the arm of Bobby Ocean there.
That arm that went right into the pole.
TOS faithful here voicing their disapproval for Showtime.
They're not thrilled with this all. They've seen it all go down. Team Shazam has been taking complete advantage of Bobby Ocean.
Ocean now back to his feet, fights back with that big right hand to the breadbasket, another chop.
You know, Bobby Ocean was the first ever TOS champion. He won it at this very event last year. Fight for Your Dreams 1.
Absolutely, and he'd still be the champion if it wasn't for a huge arm DDT, and he'd still be the champion had it not been for the interference of Marcel Williams. What? Unbelievable. Did you see how fast that count was?
Very quick 2 count, but Bobby Ocean hung in there.
Crowd now firmly behind hard-hitting Bobby Ocean now as Marcel Williams got the arm lock in tight.
We'll see if he can feed off this crowd and get himself back.
Back to a vertical base now. Breaks the hold. Outside on the apron now.
Bobby was able to hang on.
You could see him there favoring that arm, though.
Marcel Williams thinks he's on the floor.
Wow, beautiful move there. Shoulder tackle into the schoolboy.
Wow.
Something's gotta happen here because this was, Bobby Ocean would have had that.
Without a doubt, that was about a 10 count.
Oh, it keeps the bridge. 1, 2, 3.
That Northern Lights suplex should have been the end of Marcel Williams.
That's twice now. What is Bobby Ocean, what can Bobby Ocean do now to win it? I mean, you talk about odds stacked against him. The odds don't get stacked against you any more than they are right now.
He's going to have to take Marcel Williams just completely out. I don't think there's any shot at this point of this being a fair fight. Or, for that matter, Jimmy Mees even counting to 3. Shoulder grinding it away. He might have a tear in that upper bicep by this point.
Well, the way things are going right now, it looks like it's just a matter of time for Bobby Ocean before Jimmy Mees hands this victory to Marcel Williams, who's showboating now in the second row, posing for the TOS faithful. Misses with the elbow.
Nobody home. Can Bobby Ocean capitalize on the situation?
This is his shot. This is his chance right here.
The crowd wants it. Hopefully they can fire him up. Bobby Ocean's starting to show some life. Here we go.
Decapitating clothesline there, and another one to match it. Huge uppercut.
And
pillar to post, nope, reversed. And there's those feet we talked about. Let's check the ears. Wow! Huge tornado DDT. This could be it. If he goes for the cover.
He's got to capitalize on it. He's got to cover him.
Nope, there's that sliding DDT. Vintage Bobby Ocean right there. 1, 2, 3.
It's frustrating to even watch. I can only imagine what Bobby Ocean is going through right now.
We got to do something about this. This is a travesty, to say the least. By all accounts, Bobby Ocean 3 times now has won this match.
And he's have to fight up against fast counts, no count out whatsoever. Every time he comes out of the ring, Jimmy Mees won't even count.
I mean, any way that he's going to win this match at this point would be illegal. And I'm not talking about wrestling, I'm talking about the law.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Oh, huge spine buster.
Shades of Arn Anderson.
I wasn't going to say it, but. Marcel Williams now to the second row, maybe going for that elbow again. Posing again. This time he connects.
Big elbow from Bobby Ocean. Let's see how fast the count is from Jimmy Mees on this one.
And still able to kick out. What a testament to the fortitude of Bobby Ocean.
He's got a lot of grit. This is one tough individual.
And, you know, I got to tell you, I think that it's, you know, for Bobby Ocean to dig down deep and to find that it's easy for him because he's just got nothing but anger and nothing but revenge on his mind. It's him that's ready to get the get back today.
You're 100% right, Drew. He is using all that fire, all that energy, all that anger as fuel for this one. Here he comes back, case in point.
Wow, beautiful. Look at that.
Stretching him out. I gotta say though, even if he calls it, Jimmy Mees isn't even paying attention.
And he's tapping, that's it. Where's the bell? Call for the bell.
This is disgusting. What could Bobby Ocean possibly do to overcome this?
Where's the GMIC? We need to get somebody's got to come out here and do something about this because this is just unprecedented. Finally now, Bobby Ocean confronting Jimmy Mees. Oh, here we go.
He's gonna get disqualified though. He can't put his hands on the referee like that.
Hit him, Bobby. Oh, come on.
Still able to kick out. Was that a low blow?
You think? And of course, Jimmy Mees didn't see it. Oh.
You know, that's terrible. To see Bobby Ocean go down such a disgusting low blow like that.
Showtime, Marcel Williams.
Terrible.
Horrible, horrible. I'm disgusted right now.
I'm disgusted too, Drew, but you can't count Bobby Ocean out. He will be back, and he will be certain to get his revenge on Team Shazam, and specifically Marcel Williams and Jimmy Mees.
All right, well, Joanna Robinson over there going to get a word with the victors, but I use that phrase very, very loosely. Oh.
Victors.
I knew it from jump. Since I came here, I'm going to beat that loser. I cost you 4 times. This is the 5th. This proves that you are a failure. And all you jump suckers, learn who Marcel Williams is.
Just adding insult to injury. Completely uncalled for.
Well, this thing is far from over here between Marcel Williams, Jimmy Mees, and Bobby Ocean, but what an absolute travesty here today.
You know, I hope Jimmy Mees and Marcel Williams feel good about themselves for that one. Lots of action here tonight, Drew Kazoo.
And like I said, we're just getting underway here. Still so much to come. We've still got the Test of Strength Championship to be defended, the Tag Team Championships, the Battlefront Pro title.
And don't forget about the big 2 out of 3 falls match with Sammy and Dicky Moon.
Absolutely, I can't wait for that one. It's going to be a barn burner. Crowd here now.
Bobby Ocean's back on his feet after that disgusting low blow from Marcel Williams.
I'll tell you what, although he lost, there's no way that the crowd here, the TOS faithful, will look unfavorably on Bobby Ocean. He's their hero, a Test of Strength legend, and by all accounts, he won that match 3 times over.
And I'm sure, just based off the fanfare alone, that he will be back to avenge his loss. If you can even call it a loss.
Unbelievable happenings here. A Test of Strength, fight for your dreams, too.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next contest is scheduled for 1 fall. It is a 4-team gauntlet. 1 fall to a finish. Your referee, William Thompson.
One of the best referees in New England, without a doubt. They love him in the locker room.
A lot better than Jimmy Mees.
We got a real referee out here finally.
First of 4 teams, hailing from Syracuse, New York, and totaling in at a combined weight of 400 pounds even. Nasty Kevin Cartwright, the Moonlight Sun Mike Skyros. They are Killer Instinct!
Come here and say that Killer Instinct have got to be the favorites to win this contest here.
Such an intense team. They have so much going for them, and like the name says, they got that killer instinct.
Absolutely. Both of these guys, 5 years pro, trained together, came up through the ranks together, and they operate like a well-oiled machine.
Team number 2, introducing first. He hails from anywhere but here and weighs in at 209 pounds. 5-star Chase. And his tag team partner, hailing from Detroit, Michigan, and weighing in at 245 pounds. Drake Evans.
Here we go, Drake Evans and 5-Star Jace. These guys have teamed before.
Five-Star Jace says he's from anywhere but this crappy town. Apparently not a fan of Northampton and the great people here at the Deuce.
Not going to win you any fans, but I don't think he really cares. Him and Drake here, ready to walk away with that #1 contendership. These two wily veterans.
They're no slouches, that's for sure. 5-time tag team champions. And 5-Star Jace is a 3-time heavyweight champion himself.
Absolutely no strangers to gold, these two. Drake Evans has been around the block and back over 1,000 matches. Wrestled the likes of Fit Finley, Luke Harper, Tony Atlas, Jeff Jarrett.
A true who's who in professional wrestling.
Doink the Clown, the list goes on and on and on.
Talking to each other back and forth already.
Except for the kids.
Oh, my headset doesn't fall off from dancing over here.
Things are getting a little funky.
Introducing team number 3. She hails from the Rock and Roll Underground. She is the Devilish Angel, Diaz Simone. And her tag team partner. He hails from the Isle of Misfit Toys and weighs in at 172 pounds. The Freak Show, Sean Leader.
Here we go, the team of, I'm sorry, Joey, go for it.
No, you're good. Dashing D and Jace. Oh, things are getting a little contentious already. All Dashing D and DJ Simone were trying to do was bring out the fun. Lighten this crowd up a little bit.
Well, you might know these guys. They're from the, you're from the World of Rock and Roll, from the Rock and Roll Underground. Diaz Simone, the Devilish Angel in there with Sean Leader.
We've had a run-in or two at the underground clubs.
Wow, look at this.
They know how to get down.
These two showing off their assets here. That was cliche, I shouldn't have said that. But you know what, I'm so excited. I'm especially hyped for this contest now as we await the arrival. I gotta tell you, are you ready to get filthy? Because it's about to get filthy.
The fourth and final team of this contest. They total in at a combined weight of 405 pounds. They hail from a van down by the river. Big Cal Stevens, Dirtbag Dan on the Filthy Family.
Following in the tradition of teams like the Midnight Express, the Heart Foundation, where you got two totally different styles that just come together and make it work perfectly. The Filthy Family.
Drew, how are you going to call out tag teams like that and leave out the Great Khali and Hornswoggle?
Well, you know what? That's why I got you here, Joey, to straighten me out. As we see the Filthy Family now, the Bull Rope and the Pizza Cutter, and Dirtbag Dan and Big Cal Stevens look as ready as ever to walk away with the #1 contendership.
Ready as ever, and I'll tell you, those are two highly intimidating individuals. I wouldn't want to meet them at a rodeo, in a back alley, or anywhere for that matter. They're filthy.
Absolutely not. First fall or first submission's going to take this one.
This one's going to be hectic. Lots of action. All 4 teams seem more than ready to take that #1 contendership spot.
That one's going to be tough to call. So, Joey, I'm going to leave it to you and go sit with the rest of the TOS faithful and enjoy this one. I got my sign. I'm ready to clap. I'm ready to stomp. This one's going to be a doozy.
Yeah, you're going to leave me to it?
No, I'll stay, I guess.
All right, sounds good. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, look at this. We already got Mike Skyros and Big Cal Stevens now jarring at each other. I wish I could hear what they were saying. Wow.
The poor ring guy.
Not exactly a nice guy, Big Cal Stevens.
Well, it is a fragile bull rope, I suppose.
All right, here we go. We got Diaz Simone and Mike Skyros setting this thing off.
Shut up. How about you tag your partner and let him get in and do the work for you?
All right, well, I don't know if you could hear this. Mike Skyros just told Diaz Simone to tag out and let Sean Leader do the work for her.
Completely uncalled for. I would certainly not discount anything from Diaz Simone. She's more than ready for this matchup. And she is telling Mike Skyros so right now. Diaz starts off with a big right hand, pushing Mike Skyros back into the ropes. All right, flying head scissors from Diaz Simone.
Beautifully done. She doesn't need to tag out. She's good on her own.
Here comes Dirtbag Dan. Another flying head scissors from Daje Simone.
And outside the ring he goes. Look at Daje Simone here putting on a show. And look at this, taking a page right out of Nasty Kevin Cartwright's book, biting the arm, going up and over again. Another head scissors. Had a little trouble with it, but she got it over.
I'd be willing to bet that she wouldn't bite a member of the
look at that! Unbelievable! Daje Simone is on fire right now. And 5-star Jace better watch himself.
She cleared the ring. 5-star Jace trying to slow things down here for Daje Simone. Trying to kill her momentum a little bit. Oh, pie face.
Oh, wait a minute. She's way up there. Look at this. Nope.
I got it.
Punching her way out. Oh, and another head scissors. Up and over he goes. Daje Simone basically. Oh, wait a minute. Uh-oh. This is going to change things just a bit.
Action right in front of us here, Drew. Right in front of us here, Drew. They're going at it.
Well, let's not forget, we better be careful here.
Yeah, I'm going to back up a little bit. Complete melee going on.
Well, we got Mayhem on the outside. We got Daje Simone and Drake Evans on the inside. It's definitely an interesting matchup as Drake Evans just Oh, she ducks the punch.
Almost too much action to call right now.
Shyne in the ring now takes a big boot to the face. Oh! And Daje Simone just got sucked right in the eye.
Her partner, Dashing D, tried to help her out a little bit, but he was paid for it dearly.
Dashing D actually couldn't make it. It's there. It's Sean Later there, the partner in today with Daje Simone. And she is working those flying head scissors like there is no tomorrow into full effect. Oh, but she takes a boot in the breadbasket there by 5-star Jace. We got total pandemonium on the outside here.
Yeah, it looks like she might have went to the well one too many times with that flying head scissors.
And we got everybody now on the outside. Wait a minute, I don't know if you can see this from our vantage point now. We got, what's going on here? Suicide dive! Daje Simone takes out everybody.
Look at the action. Look at the action, just absolutely unbelievable. Sean's got the crowd all kinds of fired up. He looks like he's got a trick up his sleeve.
The man from the land of misfit toys is getting ready to go up and over. Oh, and he got caught on the ropes, but still was able to take out the first few. Domino effect, and everybody's down now.
The only one left standing was Drake Evans, and it looks like he's about to take advantage.
Getting the crowd fired up and into this one here.
They're already. The action is so intense, the crowd doesn't need much firing up.
It's like a street fight out here. It's a melee.
Looks like we're getting a little bit of order here.
For now.
Big Cal Stevens here right in front of us. He's finally off the ground.
5-star Jace slowing this match down now, getting it to his pace. Oh, look at this blind tag. Skyros steals it. Now we got Mike Skyros in the ring now.
Big Cal Stevens coming in.
And here we go. I like this matchup here. Oh, Daje Simone worse for wear now. Hurting on the outside. And the Moonlight Sun with a big knee to Big Cal.
Taking advantage, going right to it, attacking him as he was getting in the ring.
Shades of somebody. I've seen that before. I just can't put a polka dots.
Why do I see dots?
Boy, we're having some fun, Joey. I love this.
How could you not here?
Oh, and misses with the big elbow.
Fight for your dreams, too. This is exactly what it's all about. High intensity, fantastic wrestling, and sentons.
Absolutely, and we see now Killer Instincts showing why they are such a well-oiled machine that work in a cohesive unit. What's that say on Nasty Kevin Cartwright's
He wants
chest?
you to buy his shirt, Drew.
Oh, I already did.
You picked up his merch?
I did.
Good for you. Oh, boy.
Oh, wait a minute. What is... Oh. That is... What is that?
I don't know, but I can smell it. Goodness.
He pulled that out from where the sun doesn't shine and wiped his face, and he's going in again.
That is disgusting.
Well.
Oh, Dirtbag Dan. Oh.
Well, his name, he is in high class. Wait a minute. And the answer from, don't do it. Oh!
Oh my goodness.
Oh, come on!
Oh my God.
That is absolute.
These two are out-sicking each other. That is nasty. You know, you got to think, if they're willing to do that, what else are they willing to do in this ring?
I don't know. Tell me when it's over, because I can't watch this. I feel like I'm going to throw up.
Digging for gold on each side of things.
Nothing short of repulsive.
And then we get an armbar.
Anything can happen here at Test of Strength, especially at Fight for Your Dreams, as we can see right here.
These two going at it in more ways than one.
Just hope they don't pull anything else out of their shorts and eat it.
At least they're back to some traditional wrestling moves right now.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, my God. Is that a low blow?
We're gonna need to get some hand sanitizer out here or something.
The referee's not even sure what to do.
No!
Wow.
As he takes a giant whiff of the crotch hand.
It's like something out of the Dirt movie from Motley Crue, like something Ozzy Osbourne would do.
Oh, look at this, that dirtbag Dan. 5-star Jace chasing him out of the ring. He's lucky he didn't get a hand down in the pants.
Drake Evans.
Oh, look at the power of big Drake Evans. He's got Kevin Cartwright. No. Escapes into a roll-up.
Amazing reversal from Kevin Cartwright. But did the Filthy Family just try to give you a high five?
I hope not. Small package. No.
Dirtbag Dan going in to break things up. He got a little nervous with that one.
I'm just wondering what that smell is.
Big discus from Drake Evans. You're wondering what that smell is? I think it was pretty clear.
Count of two only, and big Drake Evans now in full control. This thing could be over in a hurry now as we see Drake Evans. They're going to, I would say cut the ring in half now, but they're going to cut the ring in a fourth and try to keep nasty Kevin Cartwright right where he is.
Tag team specialist, 5-star Drake. Great tag, great teamwork. He knows what to do.
Exactly, two veterans. They know how to win matches. Oh, but wait a minute, he's got still in the wrong corner. Oh! Enziguri takes 5-star Jace down.
Cartwright fighting them both off.
And the Moonlight Sun. Oh, and are we going to see
Skyros wearing him down, slowing things down a little bit, making sure that he could try to wear out. It was too crazy. It was too crazy for a while there.
Smart move there, but now he's in the wrong corner as he gets out of there in a hurry.
5-star Jace with the assist to Sean.
Not sure if that's, wow, look at the athleticism there. Sean later. Beautiful drop kick.
Skyros is off his feet.
Up and over on the apron there. Elbow for Kevin Cartwright. And the nasty one has got the feet. Ooh, huge uppercut now.
Having to deal with both members of Killer Instinct is just not a good situation to be in.
Again, the odds-on favorite to take this one.
None of these teams are going to let that happen right this early, though. Non-what sharing?
I don't know. I'm trying to hear what they're saying.
I think you said a bad word.
Way up there. Almost took a ceiling tile out. Everybody in to break this up.
They do not want this match to end without, each team does not want this match to end without them being considered the #1 contender.
Absolutely not. That's why they're here, and this is what they fight for. Absolutely. Shot at the gold. That's what it's all about. Of course, we're going to see the tag team titles defended later. The Kowalski guys will be taking on the young team of Matias, Napoli, and Elijah Six.
I'm sure they're watching this one really closely.
Without a doubt.
Dirtbag Dan doing what he can to help not get this crowd behind Sean.
They may want to listen. I don't think they're going to want a dirty crotch tissue in their face.
Yikes.
They know what's good for them.
Oof. Think he goes back to front or front to back?
We just saw it, both.
Beautiful Michinoku driver. Got to capitalize on it, though. And again, none of these teams are going to let anyone even get a single one count.
It's interesting to see how we're going to get a close to this one here.
Cal Stevens pulling out all the tricks.
Just a big, rough, tough brute of an individual, Big Cal Stevens. And here we go, Filthy Family now doing what they do.
Filthy Family, they're a dysfunctional family, but they sure know how to tag team wrestle.
Double boot there. Takes the Moonlight Sun down.
Look at this. Incredible teamwork by the Filthy Family.
Wheelbarrow into the senton, 2 only. Jace breaks it up.
Smart move from 5-star Jace. Another quick tag.
Big Cal quarterbacking all the shots here.
He's at the wrong side of town, for sure. Moonlight Sun needs to get to his corner or pretty much tag anybody just to give himself a rest.
What do we got here?
Big Cal Stevens taking it back to the basics with a big, nasty elbow.
Huge torque on that 1-2, count of 2 only. Great ring awareness there by Mike Skyros to get the ropes.
5-star Jace doing what he can to get inside the head of the Filthy Family.
Huge clubbing blow there to the back like a tree trunk and a vicious, vicious right hand.
Dirtbag Dan taken to the floor from the impact.
Wow, beautiful drop kick.
This is his opportunity. He's got to get over to that corner and tag his partner in. Cartwright's ready to go. Will they be able to take advantage of that little comeback?
As we hear Dirtbag Dan now.
Calling to his partner.
Absolutely.
Trying to keep Cal Stevens motivated.
Knows how to win match. I'll tell you, Dirtbag Dan, 17-year professional. Little known fact to a lot of folks here, a lot of wrestling fans. He actually trained and broke the one Joey Janela into the business. You might have heard of that guy.
That's a bad boy for you.
For sure.
You think he taught him that flipping chair spot?
Dirtbag Dan has been around the block and back. But right now, he's on the receiving end of those blows. And hard to the mat by nasty Kevin Curtis. Could be it. 1. No.
Kevin Cartwright. Ball of fire after being tagged in by his partner, but now 5-star Jace.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh,
he's going for that signature package pile driver.
We've seen this before.
Absolutely. If he hits it, it could be over. This is it.
Oh, just nastiness.
And Jace and Drake are one step closer, but no.
I don't know if Cartwright's going to be able to cover for that. That might spell the end for Killer Instinct.
Well, in a one-on-one match, that would have been it, but obviously that goes right out the window here. We got all these competitors, and everybody wants that shot.
Cal Stevens coming to the aid of his partner, Dirtbag Dan. Drake Evans fights back, though. I got to think that Killer Instinct is out of this one.
Well, we'll see. Again, nothing would surprise me after what we've already seen.
Drake Evans to the outside. Big Cal Stevens up against Daje Simone. She misses the DDT.
I'm calling for it. Oh, look at this. And we got a clear ring.
Oh,
nobody to stop it.
That's not good news for Daje Simone.
That's it.
That's it. I think the Filthy Family. Oh.
But Daje wisely rolls to the outside. Wow.
Fantastic ring awareness from Daje Simone, knowing exactly where she was to roll out of trouble.
Very wise indeed.
Cartwright throws himself in the line of fire.
As we can see, this match really took its toll on everybody now. Really slowed down. A lot of bodies laying around on the outside.
Here comes Killer Instinct. I counted them out, but here they come.
Couple of forearms there.
Looks like they got Big Cat. Cal Stevens fighting back.
Action hard to keep a track of here.
It's incredible stuff, though. This crowd is in awe.
Huge leg lariat there. Big Cal Stevens down.
Again.
Wait a minute, there's Dirtbag.
True tag team professionals in this match. Still no clear-cut favorite.
Wow, look at Dirtbag Dan now fighting off both members of Killer Instinct. Oh, but wait a minute.
They've got him.
Are we going to see that gory cutter? That's it.
What a move.
Folks,
gory
this
cutter.
One's over. 1, 2, and Killer
Instinct is the #1 contenders. My goodness.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners of this contest and the #1 contenders to the TOS Tag Team Championship, Killer Instinct!
More of a hard-fought, when you say a hard-fought battle, it doesn't get any more hard-fought than that. Killer Instinct are now the #1 contenders for the Test of Strength Tag Team Championships. Well earned.
Well earned indeed. That was quite the intense match. People, bodies, elbows flying all over the place. But you got to think, I know that the Kowalskis are not at all looking past Matias and Elijah 6, but they've got their eyes on the new #1 contenders.
Well, I'll tell you, whoever wins that match has got their work cut out for them. They got Killer Instinct to look out for in the future. No rest for the Wicked. Unbelievable match. Let's take it down to Joanna now and see what Killer Instinct, the new #1 contenders, have to say.
Awesome. Thank you. Just checking. Congratulations on the win. Congratulations on being the next contenders for the tag team champion. Now, I have to say, there was a lot of really good talent that you guys just...
You're right, and we beat every single one of them. And shut up. I don't care what any of them have to say about it because we're not one of their boys that's from down the block. We're a great team from Syracuse, New York that went and whooped on all of them. So you take your opinions and shove it. We're the #1 contenders and we're coming for those belts. So give us your belts. Yeah!
Moonlight Sun, Mike Skyros, and Kevin Cartwright both oozing with confidence after that win.
Serious words. Well, they're going to have no time here to celebrate that #1 contenders victory. He's going to have to go out back and wash their faces in their hands after all that nasty business going on in there. But congratulations to Killer Instinct, #1 contenders for the Test of Strength Tag Team Championships. As we take it back up to Bobby Rossi with the intro for the next match.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next contest is a tables match scheduled for no falls. Pinfalls do not apply. Submissions do not apply. The only way to win the match is to put your opponent through a table.
This is a big grudge match going on.
Oh.
A lot of tension in this one.
What is going on here?
JT.
Yeah, but why?
First, from Asbury Park, New Jersey, weighing in at 320 pounds, Big Jim Anderson. Being accompanied to the ring by Aubrey LaFlame, he hails from Buffalo, New York, and weighs in at 230 pounds. He is the sexy Ryan Frost.
I guess sexy is something you can call it. Not sure where he got that beret. Clearly mocking his opponent.
Well, I'll tell you, he has got a lot of cojones to be taunting the beast from Connecticut, Bull Dread, the way he is. But I'll tell you what, if I had Big Jim Anderson on my side, you know, I might have those cojones to do just the same. Big Jim Anderson is a scary individual.
I've seen Big Jim Anderson throw people around rings all over the Northeast. He's truly a big man who knows how to use his size.
Well, I feel funny saying this, but the sexy Ryan Frost, the infamous Ryan Frost, there as we see the Baroness, the beautiful brains, the mastermind on the outside.
The confidence of Ryan Frost. You know, sometimes I think that he's downright not right in the head. He could be a sociopath.
Oh, that's an absolute fool. I'll tell you what, the GMIC Alex Rojas couldn't have said it any better. The Ted Bundy of professional wrestling. Let's hear what he's got to say.
Indeed.
No dice. He wanted to say something. Maybe that's for the best.
Introducing team number 2. Originally hailing from Waterbury, Connecticut, he is the original beast of New England, Bull Dread. And introducing his tag team partner, hailing from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 269 pounds, Bo Douglas.
This is the team. I cannot wait to see how these two guys operate as a unit. Bull Dread, just an absolute, he's the beast of New England, and he earned every single word of that moniker, and he's tag teaming today with my guy, Bo. Big Bo Carter. I'll tell you, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Bo, but that's another story, but that's my guy, and we are in for a barn burner here, and you know what? One thing is inevitable. Somebody is going through a table.
Action starts right away. These crew are not wasting any time.
Bull Dread going right after Ryan Frost. Of course, no love lost between these two after what we've seen in the past.
Not one bit.
Nope, house rules. We saw the Baroness interfere and cost Bull Dread that no DQ match.
Miscommunication already between Big Jim Anderson and Ryan Frost. Action's flowing on this one. As it stands, Bo and Dread are standing tall.
I always wondered what we need a referee out here for. All we got to see is that table break and somebody's body break right through it. And unfortunately, that's what we're going to see here today. It's going to be violent and it's going to be ugly, but I'll tell you, that's what the TOS faithful, they want to see action and they want to see this contest. And look at this Bull Dread right away going for that table.
We know where they're headed. They're getting things started early, wasting no time pulling out the hardware. Ryan Frost coming back. Just disrespecting Bull Dread with that beret.
I'll tell you, I'm sure Bull Dread wished that he could get Ryan Frost in the ring one-on-one, but the GM, in his matchmaking brilliance and wisdom, he knew that the TOS faithful would love to see a match like this. He wrote, he called it, signed the name on the dotted line, and here we are with this tables match.
Incredible creativity on this one, giving the fans exactly what they're looking for.
Oh, and the infamous, the sexy Ryan Frost face first into that table.
Table coming into play early here in this one. Big Jim Anderson's handling Bo.
Wow. You might want to take a look and make sure that Bull Dread isn't busted open now after his face got smashed across the ring stairs.
Doesn't look like Ryan Frost is feeling too hot right now either.
Look at Big Jim Anderson, just not the guy that you want to run into in a dark alley.
Ryan Frost calling the shots, playing quarterback out here during this tables match.
Bull Dread now getting himself together in the ring. Oh, look at this. He sees Frost set at the table.
He said he wants an Italian combo, no mayo. Bull Dread famously disgusted by all things mayonnaise.
And again, Ryan Frost doing any and everything he can to get inside the head of Bull Dread. We've seen on social media the insults, the comments, the videos.
Back and forth.
Taunting the beast in New England.
Infamous, sexy Ryan Frost doing all that he can to get into the head of Bull Dread. Doesn't seem like it's working too well, though. Bull Dread is holding his own.
Right in front of us here, we got,
Big Jim Anderson driven straight into that chair by Bo.
Bo knows violence. Bo knows how to win matches, and I'll tell you right now, Big Jim knows that for a fact.
Nobody home for the big leg drop. Oh, look at this.
And look at this.
Squeezing those ribs of Big Jim Anderson while nobody home on the big leg drop from Ryan Frost.
And the New England Pro Wrestling Hall of Famer can't believe what he just saw. Big Jim, like the Incredible Hulk, just busting out from underneath that chair. Wait, Bull Dread. Nope, not today, Bull.
Can't pin him. You got to put him through the table. This is a tables match. The only way to win is by driving your opponent through a table.
Thought Bo was going to choke the life out of Big Jim on the outside there. And I'll tell you, that might be smart strategy. Take one of these guys out, and you can double team, get that guy through the table, walk away with this W.
Cut off the air of the big man, then just set him up on the table. Bull Dread. Ryan Frost sort of on the run, if you will.
I'll tell you, these guys look like a heavy metal band about to break up. Now Bo begging for Big Jim to no quarter. Not that we expected it.
Ryan Frost.
Kendo
my
stick.
God.
And a huge suplex.
Ryan Frost getting that kendo stick involved. You know, for somebody who's such a hardcore hater, if you will, he sure knows his way around these weapons.
Well, I'll tell you, if you're a wrestler of the hardcore persuasion, in 2019, one way or the other, Ryan Frost has insulted you. Oh, and he just
no.
Taste of his own medicine as the Baroness miscue and hit Ryan Frost right across the face with that kendo stick.
Got him right in between the eyes. Bull Dread's going to take advantage, while Big Jim Anderson is taking care of Bo inside the ring.
Of course, Ryan Frost dubbing himself the new hardcore icon after he beat the legend, Just Incredible.
Bull Dread cracked him across the back with that kendo stick. Now he's going for the win at the table, but the Baroness interferes and lays herself, ready to sacrifice herself for sexy Ryan
Joe, look, right in front of us. We got the table set up. This could be it. Big Jim's got Bo by his
Teetering
nose.
on
Look
the
at
apron.
this.
Oh,
You better
here comes
watch
Bull
out.
Dread.
Wait a minute. Ominously close to that table. This is it. It's over. Big Jim through the table.
That's it. Big Jim through the table, and just like that, Bull Dread.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners of this contest, Bull Dread and Bo Douglas.
You got to think Ryan Frost is not thrilled about that one. He called in the big guns with Big Jim Anderson and did not at all get his comeuppance.
Definitely not happy. Ryan Frost, you can see the look on his face right now. He's disgusted with the outcome.
That's not exactly a sexy face from Ryan Frost.
Well, no, I'll tell you what, you play with fire and you get burned. That's what happened. Ryan Frost bit off a little bit more than he could chew here.
That's what you get for disrespecting a legend in the way that he's done.
And Big Jim Anderson now. Oh, wait a minute, he's got the kendo stick, him and Baroness.
Not thrilled with the Baroness as Bull Dread raises his hand in victory.
Bull Dread and the legend, the New England Pro Wrestling Hall of Famer, Bo Douglas, victorious in this tables match. And Bo Carter getting the respect that he deserves. Both of these men deserve. And the TOS faithful here know it, and they're letting them know.
Mutual signs of respect, and for once and for all, Bull Dread has regained his sexy from Ryan Frost.
See if we get the official announcement here. As Joanna Robinson waiting on the outside to have a word with the winners. We're going to have to scrape Big Jim Anderson off the floor here.
He went through that table hard. It was like butter the way he flew through that table.
Well, congratulations, Bo. Congratulations, Bo. Oh, Bo. I'm fine. All right. Just making sure. Ooh, okay. Oh, there we go. There you go. All right. Congratulations once again. Now, Bo, Ryan Frost has been having a little bit of a tiff lately. How'd it feel to finally get one over on him?
He's been mocking me for months. And at the last show, he got one over on me. We might have won the match, but I got a feeling this war's not over. Because Aubrey keeps getting in the way. But you know what? We got the win, and I got the Hall of Famer right here as my tag team partner. You know what? And that's all that matters, baby.
That's all right. Bo, it's so good to see you.
Good to be back.
Oh, I'm all right. PG show, guys. PG show, guys.
We got to say that Big Jim Jabroni got a lousy partner. How about that?
That's definitely true. Do you think we'll be seeing you guys tag teaming maybe down the line?
Never say never. In wrestling, you never say never, baby.
All right. Well, thank you, guys. Hopefully, we'll see more of you. Give it up one more time for your winners.
Joey, it's hard to believe that we are not even halfway done with Fight for Your Dreams 2. Still so much to come. We've got the Test of Strength championship match on the line. Dan the Man and Shyne. We got the tag titles up, and we got that big 2 out of 3 falls match.
Incredible action so far. So much more to come. I personally am just happy that the sexy beast has his mojo back.
I wonder if I went up there and cleaned the table up for him if I'd get paid a little extra.
It's perhaps you might get a splinter, though.
I could.
That's a lot of wood down there.
Then there'd be a lawsuit involved, and we don't need all that. Here we go, Joey. I'm hyped for this one. And we hear that music. We know who this is.
Oh, boy.
Everyone feeling a little extra privileged right now, but not as privileged as this guy.
TJ Howell in all his glory. Thinks he's entitled to everything, and in some ways he is.
Of course, with his trusted caddy there.
Full of confidence so far.
All the way from gentrified Brooklyn, New York. You know, I could go for a coffee right now. I'm wondering if he can get Consuela to bring us a couple of Joes.
Oh, hey, you know, he's got the T-shirts ready to go. The merch looks awesome. You think Consuela's getting some royalties off of that?
Certainly hope so. Fatal four-way action here. Battlefront Pro Wrestling title is on the line. And there he is, Mr. Suplex himself. HBO, High Voltage Omar. Look at, he's got the whole collection with him.
That's a lot of gold dripping around the waist of Omar.
Well, you know, the question was posed, what do you fight for? Some fight for pride, some fight just to wear. You know what? HBO told us he fights for his collection. And after tonight, he could add one more to it.
Certainly working for him, and now he's got the chance at the Battlefront Pro title. It'd be interesting if the Battlefront Pro title changed hands here at Fight for Your Dreams 2.
Well, it absolutely could. All it takes is one pinfall.
A few words between the caddy, Omar, and TJ Howell III.
Well, he wears tights and he picks fights. And he's ready to pick a fight, definitely picked a fight here today. Like you said, he's got Nathaniel Carr in his corner there.
Straight off of Know Your Role Boulevard, he knows his role. Nathaniel Carr is ready to have his man's back in the corner.
And here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, the BPW champion himself. Coming here to show us that there ain't no love in the heart of the city, and the heart of the city is making his way to the ring right now.
Dicky Sosa, incredible athlete.
The high-flying star.
No stranger to the gold himself.
Just always just a treat to watch this guy in the ring, man. So much he can do. The high-flying star lives up to his name. Tons of fight. That's why he's the Battlefront Pro Heavyweight Champion.
And that strap is glorious.
I'll tell you, just such an interesting mix of styles here.
It's going to be a great match. Look of determination on Dicky Sosa's face. He knows what he's up against, but he's confident, showing off the gold in the face of all three of his competitors.
Well, if there's anybody that can walk into test of strength, take on three of their competitors and leave with the title, it's Dicky Sosa. "24 years old, 5-year pro.
You've got High Voltage.
Ladies and gentlemen, this four-way dance is for the Battlefront Pro Wrestling Championship.
High stakes.
Introducing first, hailing from the gentrified Upper East Side of New York. He weighs in at 223 pounds. He's accompanied to the ring by caddy. He is the privileged TJ Howell III.
Rick the Model Martel is nowhere to be found, but yet I can still smell the arrogance.
Definitely not a fan favorite here at the Deuce, and definitely not a fan favorite of the TOS faithful.
Leaning in the corner to my right, He weighed in this afternoon at 220 pounds. He hails from Rochester, New York. He is High Voltage Omar.
Wait a minute now, hold on.
Puerto Rico.
But you live in New York.
All the way from Puerto Rico, trained by Invader 3, HVO. Ready to walk out with another belt for his collection.
Standing
here.
over in this corner here. He weighs in at 200 pounds with a 33-pound head. He hails from Know Your Role Boulevard. He is the American Luchador Champion of Battlefront. Ladies and gentlemen, El Jabroni!
All the way from Fray Tormentas Orphanage.
He's ready to go, and I'll tell you what, he refuses to shave his legs.
Last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, he is the heart of the city. He is the reigning, defending Battlefront Pro Wrestling Champion, Jiggy Sosa!
Jiggy Sosa comes from the bottom, the heart of the city, if you will, and he is ready to prove to all these young fans that they can do whatever their dreams are made of.
Such an inspiration to all young kids, all struggling youth. Anybody wants to let everybody know, especially the youth, as long as you work hard and you try your best, then you can definitely be successful. You can achieve something, and he has proven that. He is living proof of that right now as the Battlefront Pro Heavyweight Champion. But let's just see if he walks out of here with that belt tonight. Tall, tall order.
It is a tall order, but Jiggy Sosa seems determined. After all, this is Fight for Your Dreams.
Like we were saying at the offset here, such an interesting mix of styles. We got the champion as the high flyer, TJ Howell III,
Like I said
tactician.
before,
Oh, wait a
that
minute.
is one fine piece of hardware as we kick off this match.
The beautiful Battlefront Pro Heavyweight Championship.
Laid out in front of us in all its glory. I'm almost distracted by its beauty.
Well, you don't want to get in there and try to fight for it, Joe. Neither do I.
Not one bit, not with these guys in the ring. El Jabroni.
Crisscross. Almost took the camera woman out. What is this?
TJ Howell playing a little possum to El Jabroni. Got some tricks up his sleeve.
Caddy now trying to get a little air on his guy there.
Some very interesting characters in this matchup. All fighting for the Battlefront Pro gold. He's got it.
Flexing for hard cam, and Jiggy Sosa now putting a stop to that. Wow, hard up and over.
Both to the floor, but Jiggy Sosa skinning the cat. True athleticism, and here he goes.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my God.
Tope con hilo almost took out the whole front row there, showing us why he is the Battlefront Pro Heavyweight Champion.
All three of his competitors taken out. The caddy trying to mount his man.
Oh, and here's HVO now. Let's see what Mr. Suplex can do. Oh, wow!
Interesting matchup here.
Did you see Jiggy Sosa catch him in mid-air with the head scissors, with the rada there? Nathaniel Carr now trying to get his man, El Jabroni, up to his feet. Huge forearm in the corner. I'll tell you, this one could be over sooner than later if these other guys don't get back in the ring now.
Jiggy Sosa is all fired up. Oh, here comes El Jabroni.
Oh!
TJ Howell with a very smart move there, taking El Jabroni out.
So much happening right now. Action all over the place. Now, hold on.
Standoff between these two. Looks like they're trying to get into cahoots with each other. TJ Howell III, always manipulating his people.
Well, I'm not really sure that this is the smartest move here. I mean, I guess to wear your opponent down, but only one guy can walk out with the belt.
One man at the end has to stand alone. I'm sure High Voltage Omar knows that.
Well, these alliances are obviously meant to be broken, so everybody just seizing their opportunities here.
Jiggy Sosa doing everything he can to fend off the onslaught, as Omar just completely confident in his attack.
Oh, and El Jabroni just took a couple of boots to the face there by HVO.
Jiggy Sosa driven into the corner, Still with the teamwork from TJ Howell and Omar.
And here we go, case in point, who's going to get the pinfall? These alliances are made to be broken, and these opportunities are meant to be seized, and that's exactly what we're going to see in this fatal four-way here.
But if they can work together to get Jiggy Sosa eliminated, then that just makes it that much easier for when the time comes for them.
Wow, incredible teamwork here.
Almost like they were brothers from a Ville.
Well, the man all the way from gentrified Brooklyn, New York, just got draped across that top rope.
Ooh.
Jabroni took a shot to the 33-pound head.
High Voltage getting a little frustrated with TJ Howell III. Still with the teamwork, though.
What do we got here? Oh, wait now, HVO now taking the knee pad down. Oh, hard to the sternum of El Jabroni. You know, El Jabroni's used to taking punishment. He's been wrestling in the orphanage there since he was 4 years old. They forced him in there to wrestle against all the other luchadors. Only pro here, 3 years in the States, but fighting since the age of 4 down in Tijuana.
A lot of grit and determination from El Jabron.
Well, they love him here, a test of strength. The faithful firmly behind Jabroni here.
I think it's the lack of shape in his legs. Big double team elbow. Up.
Again.
And just like that, TJ Howell III in.
This is really interesting here because we're seeing everyone's fighting over this title, and the champion is the one who's on the outside getting his wits together.
With a nonchalant cover while he's arguing with TJ Howell III on El Jabron. Jiggy Sosa back in the ring. Big right hand sends TJ Howell out to the floor. Ooh. Rabbit punch there from High Voltage.
Sosa better watch out. High Voltage Omar doesn't get that jackhammer on him. It'll be all she wrote. Wow, huge flying head scissors.
Impressive maneuver.
And here we go, classic El Jabroni here with the spin, and we're going to get the wombo combo.
Oh, yeah. Both men disoriented after that one, and in comes TJ Howell to take advantage. Oh, El Jabroni's not out yet. In fact, he's spinning. Nathaniel Carr firing up this crowd as his man El Jabroni takes care of the airplane spin in the ring. Still disoriented though, Jiggy taking advantage.
Oh no, Jabroni caught him, no dice.
Great display of strength from El Jabroni.
I'll tell you, El Jabroni can do it all. And here we go.
He caught Jiggy Sosa right out of the air and put him into his own airplane spin.
It is an airplane spin party here. Let's see if El Jabroni, though, can turn it into a victory here and walk away with that gold. The senton.
He's got to take advantage. You can't waste this kind of time to celebrate in a four corners match like this. Mustering up the energy from the crowd.
I don't know if you heard, Nathaniel Carr just yelled, finish him. Oh!
Ooh, that 33-pound head coming into play from El Jabroni.
That light seeker out of nowhere. Oh, and look at this! Caddy in the ring to break the count up.
TJ Howell sent him in to distract referee Blue Shoes.
Literally, physically breaking up the count.
Nathaniel Carr getting in. He's not going to take this from the caddy.
And Nathaniel Carr is telling the caddy to wait up.
Things are getting physical from outside.
Oh my God!
Huge flatliner from Nathaniel Carr.
On the outside of the ring, and I think that's going to take the caddy out for good. Much to the dismay of TJ Howell III.
You know, Nathaniel Carr certainly likes to have fun, but that didn't look like it was any fun for the caddy. TJ Howell going after El Jabroni, driving him into the hardest part of the ring. High Voltage with a big knee to Jiggy Sosa.
Jabroni now front row, takes a chop from the privileged one.
Oh, big move in the corner from High Voltage.
Huge handspring elbow there by HVO. Beautifully done.
We'll see if this partnership holds up. It was only a matter of time, Drew.
Absolutely. We could see that one coming.
Each man for himself in this fatal four-way for the Battlefront Pro title.
HVO now, house on fire, taking everybody out.
Ooh, cleaning house. Just a devastating suplex.
Mr. Suplex doing his thing.
He's all fired up, ready to go. A little double team action from the 33-pound head of El Jabroni and a big kick from Jiggy Sosa.
Up, what is he doing? Go, oh, Light Seeker! He hit him with the Light Seeker, that could be over. Oh, Street Sosa music! And another one!
Right on the money, 2 kicks back to back.
Wait a minute. TJ Howell with the black card, this could be it.
This might be his moment. You know,
Not going for the cover though, interesting.
You know, for all his
wait. Set it up for total gentrification, no dice. This could be it.
Sosa.
1, 2, 3, and Jiggy Sosa has retained the Battlefront Pro. Championship title to this crowd here.
Gorgeous belt, and Jiggy Sosa. Oh, what's up here?
Wait a minute.
El Jabron's got something to say to the champ.
Let's see. Show of respect here.
Show of respect from the El Jabroni. The ultimate sign of respect.
There we go. That's what
nice
we like to see.
It's a beautiful thing when 2 competitors can respect each other that way. Especially after a hard-fought battle like, yeah. Jiggy Sosa making sure that El Jabroni knows who the real champ is, despite the respect that they have for one another.
Well, what incredible action we are seeing here at the Deuce to fight for your dreams too. And here we go, we got Joanna Robinson with a word from the champ. And perhaps El Jabroni as well. Let's see.
Bye. Bye. Bye, Jabroni. Bye.
Anyway, Jiggy, congratulations on the win. Now, as you know, later tonight, it's going to be Dan the Man versus Shyne for the championship. Once again, you have a spot to get that championship for yourself. Are you hoping for a particular winner of that match? And if you are, what do you think is going to be different this time around for you?
You see, if I was to take the easy way out, then I would go with Dan the Man. But since I don't take the easy way out and I want to fight each and every time I come here, then I'm going for Shyne. And anybody that's willing to go after this, as the general manager, Alex Rojas, sign it up, whatever, anytime, anywhere. I will defend it and I will come on top. Because ain't no love in the heart of the city.
Thank you very much. Give it up one more time.
Jiggy Sosa showing his determination despite that hard-fought match. HVO, TJ Howell III, El Jabroni all fought so incredibly hard, but once again, the champ, Jiggy Sosa, comes out on top.
Well, I'm sure we're going to see nothing but great things from all of these competitors in the future here, as we would expect nothing less, nothing but the best here at Test of Strength Wrestling.
Ladies and gents, your next contest is a best of 3 falls matchup.
Here we go.
Pinfalls and submissions to apply.
Business is about to pick up here at Test of Strength Wrestling with this one.
I'll tell you, I am hyped for this one, Joey. And there he is.
Being accompanied by Rich E. Starks Esquire, hailing from Hartford, Connecticut, and weighing in at 120 pounds, he is the ace, Sammy Diaz.
Straight out of the heartbeat, Hartford, Connecticut, Sammy Diaz, esteemed member of the firm.
And look at this. He's wearing a hippie Dicky. Oh, did you see the picture?
Wow.
Oh, folks. Okay, well, we're gonna have to give you a little bit of context for those of you who haven't been, for those of you living under a rock and haven't been paying attention. We're gonna break down this story for you here. But first, let me point out, Sammy Diaz has a picture of hippie Dicky Moon. It looks like a picture straight from the hospital with that broken eye. Hippie Dicky Moon was attacked, not in the ring. I don't want to talk too much about it. It's legal and criminal. I'm not sure where to go with that. I don't want to give too many details. Let's wait for Bobby Rossi with the introduction here.
Wow.
Look at that on full display.
Highlighting that photo.
Introducing Sammy's opponent. He hails from Woodstock, Connecticut, and weighs in at 185 pounds. This is Hippie Dicky Moon.
Let's give the fans a rundown, the history of this match here. The Hippie Dicky Moon was the trainer at the Pro Wrestling Academy on the very first day that Sammy Diaz sat in. Hippie Dicky Moon took him under his wing. He trained him. They became best friends. They've wrestled more than a few times. Sammy Diaz has never been able to win, never been able to get a victory over the Hippie Dicky Moon. Both of these guys last year were in the finals for the title at Fight for Your Dreams 1. And it was around that time Sammy Diaz got injured. Torn ACL, meniscus, ripped the whole knee out. So he was on the shelf for quite some time, but something happened. Something took a dark turn in Sammy Diaz's mind right around that time, because we flash forward to Lone Survivor. That was the day that Sammy Diaz joined the firm with Richard E. Stone Esquire, Elijah Six, and Jay Bricks. It was also the day that he was responsible for the attack on Hippie Dicky Moon that knocked him out, took him out of commission, and actually took him out of the Tag Team Championship match above the influence of his partner, Moonshine, who is, where is Moonshine, by the way?
Conspicuous by his absence, I certainly expected to see Moonshine out here. I wonder where he's at.
Absolutely. And then, of course, we had, and there's the bell, we had the K1 tournament, Hippie Dicky Moon fighting all the way to the finals, only to have Sammy Diaz come out, interfere, and strip him of that. Hippie Dicky Moon did not win the K1, and that was all because of Sammy Diaz. And, of course, the last time these two faced each other, house rules, it was 4-on-4 action, and that was where the challenge was given. Challenge was made by Hippie Dicky Moon, and here we are, 2 out of 3 falls match, the student versus the teacher.
Incredibly high stakes here. Both men have gone on record to say that this particular match is 2 years in the making, and we are underway.
I'll tell you, Hippie Dicky Moon's theme song, he come out to a remix of a song called Don't Let Me Down, which I think is incredibly fitting as a theme for this encounter.
Without a doubt.
Of course, Sammy Diaz saying on social media that he thought that the hippie used to be his best friend until he realized he wasn't his best friend, and that hurt him, and now he wants to hurt Dicky.
Dicky didn't dispute that fact, that he was indeed Sammy Diaz's best friend. Things just went awry along the way. Sammy Diaz looking to expand his career and come out of the shadow, per se, of Hippie Dicky Moon.
And look at that, showing him why he is the teacher there. You know, I got to tell you, I think Sammy Diaz was just trying to justify his actions, turning his back, joining the firm, just by saying that the Hippie Dicky Moon wasn't his best friend anymore. I think he's just looking for some justification.
So you think he joined the firm despite Hippie Dicky Moon, or he had another agenda?
Oh, well, I'll tell you, I think he joined the firm because he knows that he wants to advance and test his strength. He wants to advance in this professional wrestling game. Joining the firm will absolutely 100% do that for you. There's an incredible outfit on the way. Nothing but success on the way for that outfit.
look, I understand the need to build yourself up a little bit, to have people surrounding you that can raise you to the next level. I just don't see the need for Sammy Diaz to disrespect his longtime friendship with Hippy Dicky Moon.
Well, let's see how that plays out here, because the moment is now, the time is now, and it's 2 out of 3 falls.
Oh. Sammy Diaz getting fired up. Hippy Dicky Moon is on his feet.
Look at this fast-paced action. Both of these men know each other incredibly well. Wow!
Just incredible athleticism. Getting the crowd fired up with that peace chant is Hippy Dicky Moon. Sammy Diaz showing a little bit of frustration.
We see Richard E. Stone, Esquire, the lawyer, confidant, mastermind of the firm.
Look at that outfit.
Oh, wait a minute now. We see the hippie. So, all the way over. Unbelievable.
Catching big air, taking out both members of the firm. Sammy Diaz seems a little bit distracted thus far in this one.
Well, I'll tell you, we've got a long way to go, because whoever's going to walk away with this one has got to do it twice, and it could be a long night for either or both of these gentlemen.
You know, it's important to note that whoever gets the first fall tends to have a greater advantage over their partner.
Hold on a second. Look at this. And Dicky, always the sportsman now. He tried to... Oh!
Hippy Dicky Moon not to be fooled by the tactics of Sammy Diaz.
Absolutely not. A lot smarter than that. Didn't fall for it. And now just laying those kicks right across the chest of Sammy Diaz. And the ace now, the worse for wear.
Hippy Dicky Moon's got that fire in his gut today.
Oh, ref didn't see it. Oh, hold on.
Oh. Sammy Diaz taking advantage of the distraction. Let's see if Sammy Diaz can continue to take advantage and take the upper hand.
Sammy Diaz now biding his time, slowing down the pace of this match. Ooh.
That one hurt his feelings.
That one hurt me. Got to think he's just softening him up for that cradle shock. If he hits that, he's got to fall.
Softening up the back for his signature maneuver.
Oh, huge, huge European uppercut. Spinning European uppercut to the back of the neck of Hippy Dicky Moon. 1, 2, not
First
enough.
2 count of the matchup. Certainly can't count Hippy Dicky Moon out yet. Listen to that, a new air of confidence from Sammy Diaz. I think the firm has a lot to do with that.
Firm has everything in the world to do with that. See the hippie now fighting back. Oh, ref better go check on the hippie now. Doesn't sound too good, choking. I think he took that boot right across the throat.
I mean, I know he's been up above the influence for some time, but perhaps there's a little bit left over in those lungies. Sammy Diaz displaying a little bit of arrogance.
Matchbook cover there to no avail. And look at this, Sammy Diaz now just kind of toying with Hippy Dicky Moon. And here we go. He's going to wear Hippy Dicky Moon down. He doesn't care. It doesn't matter to Sammy Diaz how long it takes.
Just applying the pressure on the center of that back. Grip tight around the front of the chin.
We know if you give Hippy Dicky Moon the chance, he's going to fly around that ring like nobody's business. So this is a smart strategy by Sammy Diaz. Keep the hippie grounded, keep him down on the mat, and wear him down.
Wear that back down as Hippy Dicky scratches and claws to try get himself out of this hold.
You know, these guys know each other so well. Of course, like we alluded to before, Hippy Dicky Moon trained Sammy Diaz. You got to think that he's ready for everything. Got to think that he knows all these moves, but Sammy Diaz has learned a trick or two since. Look at this. Go around, reverse. Catches him with the elbow.
Sammy Diaz back in control.
Wisely, you see, I don't know if you guys noticed that there. Sammy Diaz knew he was close to the ropes. Wisely got that arm out of the way. 1, 2.
Both of these individuals highly trained know exactly where they are at all times inside that ring.
Moon now trying to get the crowd into it, trying to build off the energy of the Test of Strength faithful.
They have to pace themselves in this one, though. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Best 2 out of 3 falls. You got to take advantage of your opponent early.
Absolutely. Well, much to your point here, we can see Sammy Diaz once again has got the hippie down, slowly wearing him down.
Really putting that weight all on Hippie Dicky Moon's body. And when you do that, it makes it so much harder to breathe. In that way, he can get Hippie Dicky Moon to lose his stamina, lose his energy a bit.
Well, we also got to wonder if the emotions are getting the better of Hippie Dicky Moon. Let's not forget, these guys had a great friendship. These guys were best friends for the longest time. And to know where Sammy Diaz is now, how he feels now, what he's doing now, you got to wonder, it's got to take its toll on the mental state and the emotional state of the hippie.
I think you're 100% right, Drew. You can actually see it when Hippie Dicky Moon talks. The pain, the angst. He's not at all thrilled about the way things have been going between him and his former friend, Sammy Diaz.
Oh, look at that. Nobody home with the moonsault. And this is the opportunity here for the hippie to gather himself and try to get this first fall. But right now, both men down. High risk there, and that's why they call it that.
Both of these men drained a little bit energy early. Such fast pace to start things, and they need to muster up.
They absolutely need to muster something up. And as we see here, Sammy Diaz, catches the elbow.
Both men back on their feet. Hippie Dicky Moon trying to fire himself up.
Oh, reversal.
Ooh.
Peace punch, no! Had it scouted. Look at that, beautiful.
Look at this. Like you said before, these two know each other so well. It's hard for one to get the advantage over another.
Camel clutch now applied to Sammy Diaz. And this could be the first fall decided. Diaz could tap. This is a painful, painful move. And look at him now wrenching that in. Sitting down on the small of the back. He lost an arm on it, though, so that may have taken just a little bit off of it.
Here comes Richard E. Stone, trying to help out his man, Sammy Diaz. Great job by the referee forcing the break on that one. Sammy Diaz avoiding further back injury, avoiding being worn down even further by Hippie Dicky Moon. Still in this one.
All right, well, we got to see the hippie needs to, let's see if he's setting him up for that Copernicus landing or perhaps that hippie bomb. Well, here we go. I spoke too soon. There we go.
Rolling him over. Is this the first fall? Ooh, so incredibly close. 2 3/4 on that one. We almost saw our first fall.
Well, you got to think if that's a little demoralizing to the hippie hitting that Copernicus landing but not getting the 1, 2, 3.
I think Hippie Dicky Moon is such a professional that he knows that he has to pace himself, not get too frustrated with what's going on, and make sure that he knows that he's got a long road ahead of him in this one.
Richard E. Stone Esquire there trying to get his man Sammy Diaz back in the game. Oh, wait a minute. No! Couldn't get him with the hippie bomb. Diaz had that scouted as well.
That one was fierce. He almost went right through the ring.
Wait a minute. Setting him up now. Are we going to see a cradle shock?
Hippie
No.
Dicky Moon fighting back.
Rolls him up. He's got it.
And that's it. We have our first fall here, folks.
Hippie Dicky Moon.
Sammy Diaz is not thrilled at all. Esquire Richard
Combatants
E.
get
Stone.
30 seconds between falls. The clock starts now.
It's got to be frustrating for Sammy Diaz there. 2 beautiful reversals. Like I said, had Hippie Dicky Moon scouted with those 2 beautiful reversals, but couldn't make it happen, couldn't cash it in. And Hippie Dicky Moon showing why he is the teacher and putting the student away
15
and getting that
seconds
first fall.
remain before the next fall.
I'll tell you, 30 seconds is not a long time after you've battled for that long.
Not one bit, but Richard E. Stone doing a good job of calming Sammy Diaz
5,
down.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Making sure his head's in the game. Out comes Diaz.
All right, and here we go. We are into fall number 2 here. Hippie
Look at
way
this.
up.
Incredible move from Hippie Dicky Moon, keeping the momentum rolling from the first fall. The Peaceful Warrior going for that second fall. Not quite. Sammy Diaz still has some fight left. As these two try and get their energy together, it is up to the crowd to keep up everybody going.
Got to think at this point in the game now we're going to see a much slower contest. Both men feeling it.
They both came out like balls of fire, but you would think that they have a lot left in the tank.
Setting him up for perhaps another Copernicus landing. No.
Eye rake just to get himself out of that situation.
We see Sammy Diaz now gaining control of the contest again.
Look at the aggression from Sammy Diaz. Oh, just nasty. Driving Hippie Dicky Moon's face into the canvas. Just such a mean streak in Sammy Diaz these days. The GMIC, Alex Rojas, referred to that very fact in that press conference they had a couple weeks ago.
Well, he felt that's what he needed to climb the ranks here and test the strength. He needed something to change, and look at this now. What do we got? He's talking to the crowd here.
That's still no reason to spit in the face of such an amazing friendship, especially for all that Hippie Dicky Moon has done for Sammy Diaz.
Well, I guess that all depends on what the outcome is. Do the means justify the end, or is it the reverse? I guess with these next two falls will let us know that, as we see Hippie Dicky Moon now sent hard to the outside.
Sammy Diaz distracting the referee from the count. That's not necessarily the smartest move, especially being down 1-0 in this matchup.
Richard E. Stone, Esquire, in the face now of the Hippie, as we see Sammy Diaz jarring with the crowd here at the deuce.
That's not exactly smart either. He's giving Hippie Dicky Moon too much time. He's got to stay on him, and here we go. Breaking up the count. Oh.
Well, what do we got?
What does Sammy Diaz have in mind now? He's clearing out the front row. Things are getting heavily intense to the crowd.
Oh my goodness, Hippie Dicky Moon hard right through the entire right-hand section here at the deuce.
Sammy Diaz with complete disregard for the children in this crowd. He is on a mission. He doesn't care who's in his path, who's in his way. He is looking to take out Hippie Dicky Moon altogether.
I got to tell you, it's looking like the beginning of the end, at least for this second fall here. Hippie Dicky Moon might be knocked out.
Richard E. Stone happy as a pig in mud right now the way this certain fall is going.
Is that the saying, pig in mud?
That's not the one. That was a quick audible on my part.
Well, whatever it is, he is absolutely in it. And Hippie Dicky Moon right now needs to get himself together, or he's going to kiss this second fall goodbye. We've already seen him try to pull out the big guns in the second fall here, and it didn't work. Try to pull them out early to no avail.
Tried to get dirty within the crowd. Ooh, big fisherman buster.
No.
That was close. I thought that might have been even things up a little bit.
Well, we've seen the Hippie battle before. We know that he's got nothing but intestinal fortitude. We know that there's nothing but fight in the Peaceful Warrior, and that is on full display right now in this second fall.
But Sammy Diaz is the self-proclaimed leader of the next generation, and I can't disagree with him. The only thing now is the mean streak that he's got that come along with the firm.
Well, it is hard to disagree with. Nope, let's see. Diaz with the big knee lift.
Hippie Dicky Moon fighting back.
Wow!
My goodness.
The way he transitioned into that tilt-a-whirl DDT was nothing short of incredible. And
incredible is right. Hippie Dicky Moon had to dig so deep to fight back from that one.
And look at this, Richard E. Stone Esquire earning his money out here. Wisely pulling his guy, Sammy Diaz, to the outside.
Keeping him hydrated, keeping the energy up as Hippie Dicky Moon gets his wits about him.
Here we go now, the Hippie working his way out. Stone heading wisely, getting out of dodge there. He doesn't want to be the recipient of a peace punch on the outside.
Sammy Diaz trying to get up some energy.
A few numbers right there, 3 of them. Wow, oh, look at this. Hippie bomb! Hippie bomb, that's gonna be it.
That's gotta be it. Sammy Diaz is done.
1, 2.
Oh, Richard E. Stone getting involved, saving his man Sammy Diaz from what was surely the end of this matchup.
Surely, 100% that would have been it. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. And what are we gonna see now?
Sammy Diaz struggling to get to his feet, and Hippie Dicky Moon must be incredibly frustrated. This match's stakes are so incredibly high that both individuals need to do everything they can to win.
Uphill battle, not only 2 out of 3 falls, but seemingly 2-on-1 now at this point, as we see Richard E. Stone Esquire asserting himself more and more as the contest carries on.
Man, it doesn't get any better than this. We've got 2 of the greatest competitors in Taste of Strength's young history.
Absolutely, nothing but big things in the future. Wait a minute, and look at that, Richard E. Stone Esquire getting in the way, saving his man, taking the shot for Sammy Diaz.
Safe to say that
going
he's
again
out of
for
this
another hippie bomb. No!
Oh!
Low blow!
I am so shocked that Sammy Diaz would even resolve to those sort of means.
Low blow, and the ref didn't see it. It looks like he's setting him up for that blue magic. 1, 2, 3, and Sammy Diaz steals the second fall.
Evens things up,
Sammy
but not in the
Diaz.
way that you would expect from the old Sammy Diaz, who trained under Hippie Dicky Moon.
And you got to think that it might be the beginning of the end for the Peaceful Warrior here, as we've seen now again. More and more, Richard E. Stone Esquire asserting himself in the contest. It's seemingly a 2-on-1 battle right now, and the hippie still has 1 more fall that he needs to win if he's going to walk away with that W.
15 seconds remain.
Just 15 seconds for recovery, and Sammy Diaz, it's all evened up right now, but it certainly seems as Sammy Diaz has the upper hand.
And it looks like Hippie Diaz is, taking way more advantage of that 30-second.
4.
Oh, wait a
3,
minute. What was that?
2.
The ref's not sure. Hold on, what do we got going on here? Okay. What's the foreign object thrown into the ring, that chain thrown into the ring by Richard Stone Esquire, but the ref saw it. Excellent work there. So what's going to happen here? What do we... You sure the referee say that was on your neck?
Yeah, he's wise. He's definitely on to Richard E. Stone. Whoa. Things getting physical. And Richard E. Stone is out of here, ladies and gentlemen. This really might even things up for Hippie Dicky Moon.
Gave him the heave-ho, and that is absolutely going to even things up.
Sammy Diaz furious that his...
Look at this! It's Moonshine McCready!
It's him!
Moonshine McCready out here to even up the score.
Looking straight-eyed, short hair, sober.
And if Stone wasn't going to hightail it before, he is now.
Certainly.
He knows what's good for him, and now we've got it.
Hippie Dicky Moon's tag partner, Moonshine, taking care of business for his...
Much to the pleasure here of the Test of Strength faithful.
They're all fired up, happy to see Moonshine. Hippie Dicky Moon's got some new life in him.
Oh!
Raw.
Vicious shots, oh my goodness!
Just raw physicality. Both of these competitors understand how big the stakes are in this one.
And this third fall has just turned it into an outright brawl. Fighting spirit shown by both of these men. Oh, and there it is! Another blue magic!
My goodness, both spilled to the outside. This is exactly what happens when grit meets determination, and both of these men are full of both.
And And take note that there is no Richard E. Stone Esquire on the outside now to interfere. It's just
Moonshine doing what he can to fire up Hippie Dicky Moon.
the equalizer. And I'll tell you, that's got to rejuvenate the Peaceful Warrior. That has got to rejuvenate Hippie Dicky Moon now. Got a new lease on life here. Both men.
Sammy Diaz just talking smack right in the face of Hippie Dicky Moon.
And I got to tell you, this match is already an instant classic.
Without a doubt, two competitors at their finest with high stakes and anger between the two of them.
It looked like the Hippie was going to go for that Copernicus landing on the ring apron there. What do we got now? Fireman's carry on the apron.
Both men in dangerous positions here. Oh my goodness. That's got to be it for Hippie Dicky Moon. He came down so hard on the back of his head. Sammy Diaz seems thrilled with himself.
We might have to get one of the medical staff out here to take a look at the Hippie. Landed hard on that apron.
Moonshine doing what he can to encourage Hippie Dicky Moon.
At this point, I'm not sure what he can do. This looks like that spelled certain doom for Dicky Moon.
Sammy Diaz rolls his opponent back in the ring. He knows he needs that third and final fall. The crowd all fired up for this one, anxiously awaiting what happens next from Sammy Diaz. Exposes the knee.
Again, exposing the knee, presumably for that blue magic. And if he hits it, I'll tell you right now, it is going to be over for the Hippie Dicky Moon, no doubt about it.
Hippie Dicky Moon's on Dream Street, but he recognizes that that knee is exposed, and he's going to do everything he can to avoid the knee.
And he can hear his guy, Moonshine McCready, with his words of encouragement. Not only Moonshine, but the crowd here at the Deuce firmly behind. Oh, and look at that!
One finger salute from Hippie Dicky Moon.
Not quite the piece.
Half a peace sign.
Wait a minute, we gonna see a cradle shot. No! Fighting
Sammy
furiously
Diaz
to get out of that. Wait, he's back. Richard E. Stone Esquire's back, and he just took out Moonshine McCready.
Oh.
Blue magic, that's it. It's over.
With the exposed knee.
And he's got him up there for the cradle shock, folks. Valiant, valiant effort, but that's going to be it. Unbelievable match here, folks.
There was a low blow in this match, and for the first time, Sammy Diaz beat Dicky.
Final fall in this matchup, Sammy Diaz!
Unbelievable action. What a match, Joey. What a match.
Incredible match from two of the most incredible competitors in all of Test of Strength. And I got to be honest with you, this means a lot for Sammy Diaz's career.
Oh, absolutely. Sammy Diaz, again, nothing but big things in the future for this guy. And, you know, him and the rest of the firm, we may not like the tactics, we may not agree with what they do, but they are definitely turning it into success. And without a doubt, the biggest win of young Sammy Diaz's career as he takes out his trainer and his former best friend.
There's a whole new air, a whole new presence about him, but you got to think Sammy Diaz is on the rise to the top for sure.
Proving his words and his claim that he is the leader of the next generation. Horrible.
Just a complete sign of disrespect to a man that he once considered his best friend and who brought him to the dance.
Well, I'm very interested to hear what Sammy Diaz has to say after that match. An impressive showing by both of these men, but
Hippie Dicky Moon cannot feel good, but more importantly, I bet you his heart is.
Without a doubt. Let's hear what hold
I
on.
told you I was gonna come in here and beat Dicky Moon's ass, and that's exactly what I did. You showed me some respect. You showed me some respect. Stand up and give me a round of applause. You guys all love Dicky Moon. He's one of the best, right? Right? False. I'm the absolute best. Ain't nobody can touch me. You don't ask me no interview. We are done here. It's time to go celebrate.
Sammy Diaz claiming he's the absolute best.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up, though, for Hippie Dicky Moon. He put on a hell of a match.
You got to hand it to Hippie Dicky Moon. Hung in so strong on this one. Earned the first fall. Looked like his momentum was all rolling his way. But in the end, Sammy Diaz took advantage of the situation.
Well, I'll tell you here, the Test of Strength fans, still nothing but love for the Peaceful Warrior. They love the Hippie. They love Dicky Moon. Moonshine McCready now with his friend, true friend. As you see, he came out and grabbed his back. You know, I got to tell you, what a heartbreaker of a loss, though, for the Hippie.
For sure. Hippie Dicky Moon's going to lick his wounds and come back stronger than ever, though.
Absolutely, as he always does.
Give it up for him. What an incredible 2 out of 3 falls match. The action is just nonstop here at Fight for Your Dreams 2.
Well, we know what we got coming up next. As we wait for the official announcements here, introductions from
Gentlemen, your next contest, it is for the Test of Strength Tag Team Championship. Your referee for this bout will be Will Thompson.
Referee Will Thompson must be exhausted out of that last 2 out of 3 falls match. And this one's going to be no different. I'll tell you, the Firm just have such an incredible presence about them.
It feels like a takeover. Absolutely.
It'll be interesting to see if Matias joins the faction wholeheartedly after this one.
Well, we already know what the GOAT already, Elijah Six, has said. If Matias and Elijah win the titles tonight, Matias is in the Firm. And there we see inside the ring, the insurance policy, Big J Bricks.
He's an intimidating man. Kept giving me this stare as I was interviewing them before. I couldn't even get my words out.
I try to stay as far away from Jay Bricks as I can. And I'll tell you, you want to talk about talent. That young man up on the second rope right there. Nothing but success in superstardom in the future for him and Matias de Napoli. It needs to be noted that Matias de Napoli is undefeated here in Test of Strength.
Matias de Napoli is undefeated, but Elijah Six calls himself the GOAT, and he's got the action.
finding a team that would sign the dotted line. They were all scared, basically, to face the Kowalski guys. We knew that Elijah Six was definitely in line for a shot at some gold. We knew that Matias de Napoli was undefeated before his injury, and Alex Rojas and his creative genius made this awesome match. And I'll tell you who's really going to benefit is the TOS faithful, because we are going to see a barn burner here.
Introducing team number 1. This man right here claims to be the new Underground King. He is the GOAT already, which means he's better than your favorite wrestler. This is Elijah Six.
Elijah's got so much drip, his mama had to call the plumber.
That's what I heard.
And introducing his tag team partner, Matias.
You know, Matias, just being in the presence of Elijah Six, has a certain different kind of air about him.
Introducing the team over to my left. They are the reigning and defending Test of Strength Tag Team Champions, totaling in a combined weight of 423 pounds. J. Freddy, Slick Wagner Brown. They are the Kowalski guys.
Go ahead, Joey.
This crowd wholeheartedly behind the Kowalski guys, Slick Wagner Brown and Jay Freddy.
They were the very first Test of Strength Tag Team Champions. Won them at Lone Survivor. We saw it undeniable. They defended the titles against the Bello Twins and then again at House Rules against Nunzio and Ray Jazz, but today they face a challenge that, to tell you the truth, they are the veterans. I'm not sure that they're ready for this. I don't know if they know what to expect from these two young lions here.
You're 100% right. How could you know what to expect? These two have never teamed before, which is very interesting that they were so willing to take this matchup, given the fact that they were not they've never teamed before. But that's just a testament to both of the determination that these two young kids have.
Well, how do you scout a team that has never teamed before? We don't know what these guys have up their sleeve, but we can't wait to find out. We are about to find out right now as we await the bell. There's those beautiful Test of Strength Tag Team Championship belts.
Both teams more than fired up. They are ready for this one. They're not looking to waste any time whatsoever. Whew. Look at those gorgeous titles as the GMIC lays them out in front of us.
Well, there's two of them, Joey. We should try them on, but I don't think the Kowalski guys would appreciate that too much.
I'm not doing it in front of Slick Wagner Brown.
And it looks like Matias de Napoli is going to start this one, the only Uruguayan professional wrestler in the entire world. Trained by Mikey Whipwreck and Paul Roma, and a lifelong soccer player. So this young man just ready.
Quite the pedigree from Matias. Here we are. Both men just testing each other out a little bit, circling the ring, eyeing each other up, seeing which the best approach to get this thing started.
I'll tell you, a year ago at Fight for Your Dreams 1, Jay Freddy had an absolute classic with Thomas Santel. Some may say the best, greatest match in Test of Strength short history, but we know that Jay Freddy can get the job done in the ring. Jay Freddy, again, the training, we can't talk enough about the training from Killer Kowalski and how he's passed that legacy on to these guys and how they're passing it on to the young men here at Test of Strength Wrestling.
It's all about grit and respect from the Kowalski guys. As you just saw, Jay Freddy giving a clean break to Matias against the ropes.
All right, well, let's see what we got here as we wait for Matias de Napoli and Jay Freddy to lock up.
Elijah Six already getting the loudness going as he encourages on his new partner, Matias. Still a standoff here. Both men still feeling each other out, seeing which direction this match is going to go.
Out on the ring apron there. Look at determination on the face of the GOAT already, Elijah Six. Side headlock applied there.
Jay Bricks just looking imposing as all hell on the outside. As we get our first bit of offense from Jay Freddy. Wrenching down on the head and neck.
Well, the two wily veterans are going to try to wear these two young men down, but again, they don't, Matias Napoli and Elijah Six, they show a prowess in that ring that would make you think that they were veterans themselves, just wise beyond their years.
Incredible core strength shown by Jay Freddy in reversing that move.
Rick's now admonishing the referee here.
And those intimidation tactics can really come into play in this one. Of course, the brand new Fight for Your Dreams merchandise looking upon us from the ring.
Folks, do yourself a favor, go to HS Apparel and spend all your money on all that awesome gear, man. They got probably the best in the business as far as gear design, t-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, you name it.
Without a doubt, the merch is amazing. Test of strength here between the two. I don't think that Matias can hold a candle to Jay Freddy in the strength department, as we saw right there. Oh, but look at this. Impressive stuff from Matias.
Still got the arms locked, both of them. Wow, double bridge. Look at the synchronization here.
Technical wrestling at its finest. Both staring eye to eye right in the center of the ring as one tries to gain the strength advantage over the other.
Not just the physical, but the mental aspect of that. A mirror match right now. Matias showing that he can hang with the veteran Jay Freddy, but for how long?
Things are picking up now with the wrist lock. Matias doing what he can to get out of it. Great move.
You got to wonder if the veteran Jay Freddy trying to set the tone is getting a little frustrated that he just can't quite get the lock on Matias. Look at that.
I think Jay Freddy is more than aware of the ability that Matias holds.
Incredible action here. Look at the standoff.
We are off to an incredible start in this tag team championship matchup. And Elijah Six and Slick Wagner Brown are yet to even enter the ring. The crowd's ready for this one. They're showing their appreciation of the competitors in the ring. Oh.
Wow, and you can hear, I mean, I don't know if you guys can hear the trash talk from Elijah Six on the outside, but calling these two guys old, calling them washed up. Look at that, Jay Freddy.
Elijah Six seems to be getting a little frustrated on the outside that he hasn't been part of this matchup yet. Reminding the two competitors that this is in fact a tag team match.
And you could hear that chop from a mile away. There's the answer, with not the same authority, uh-oh.
I think you might be right, Jay Freddy. A little frustrated at the fact that Matias is not just crumbling.
Well, he took all that frustration out on the chest of Matias Napoli. He's lucky he didn't take a nipple off. Oh my goodness.
Jay Freddy fighting all the way back, forcing Matias back into the corner.
Well, oh, there we go. Well, on the outside is the partner, the GOAT all red E, but Matias Napoli is going to have an all red chest before this thing is said and done.
Starting to look like hamburger meat already. Here comes Matias fighting back a little bit.
Let's not forget, we made note at the beginning, Matias Napoli undefeated, and for a reason. Look at that. Beautiful timing there by Matias Napoli. And an answer. Jay Freddy with one of his own. And Matias Napoli wisely rolling to the outside for a breather.
Both men showing just how evenly matched they are so far. I'm a little surprised by that, to be quite honest.
Well, a lot to prove, as we see now. See, I was going to say, doesn't want to make the tag yet. Definitely got something to prove. Matias Napoli could be a mistake.
Elijah Six getting a bit frustrated.
Yeah, there's the tag, finally.
Here's what we see. Big matchup right here between...
Yeah, go for it, Joey.
Big matchup between SWB and Elijah Six. Now, would you say that, I know this is a tag team championship title, but would you say that Elijah Six might be in line for a shot at a different title?
Well, Elijah Six has been alive for some type of a title shot for quite some time. Again, that's why GM Alex Rojas has him in this match. You know, initially he was a little upset that he couldn't have one of his firm members as his tag team partner. But Matias being undefeated and just as deserving as Elijah Six, again with the creative genius with the matchmaking, and now we got this barn burner of a contest here.
Barn burner indeed. Elijah Six and Slick Wagner Brown both showing their prowess with the ground skills.
Beautiful tip up there by the Underground King. And such an incredible arsenal of moves here that this young man employs.
Look at the agility, like a cat, SWB.
Slick Wagner Brown just gets better with time. Sunset flip.
Both men back to their feet.
Beautiful Japanese arm drag right there. Vintage Slick Wagner Brown. This could be it. 1, 2, no.
2 count off the swinging neck breaker from Slick Wagner Brown.
Crowd here firmly, firmly behind the Underground King. Wait a minute.
Jay Freddy tagged back into the ring. It's time to double up. Great maneuver by the tag team. Kowalski.
And one for Matias now. All right, these guys are going to have to take 2, man. Get it together, regroup on the outside.
Kowalski.
Wait! Double suicide dive! Oh my God!
Kowalski.
Slick Wagner Brown almost took out the entire production crew over here. Unbelievable.
Kowalski guys all fired up for this one. Both Matias and Elijah Six on the floor. Jay Bricks over there looming. He doesn't want to get too close to these guys, though. There he is, getting involved in this matchup early.
Oh, wait. Oh!
Jay Freddy is having none of it. Oh!
Jay Bricks now inflicting a whole lot of punishment on Jay Freddy while the referee was not looking. And this could be it here. 1, 2, no.
Jay Freddy and Slick Wagner Brown cannot be thrilled that Jay Bricks is getting involved with this one so early.
Napoli yelling for Elijah Six to turn up, and here we go. We're going to see a little Orange Justice.
Oh.
There it is. The kids here know what that is, but you old fogies have no idea.
Such a self-motivator is Elijah Six. He really knows how to get himself fired up. That's where the arrogance comes in.
And now we see a fresh Matias Napoli in the ring now.
The 2 youngsters with a tag team maneuver of themselves.
1, 2, no.
2 count on Jay Freddy.
And Matias wisely now wearing down. He's got the cravat there locked in on Jay Freddy. SWB clamoring to get back in the ring here. I'll tell you, this team who has never teamed together before, they look like a well-oiled machine working extremely well together.
You know, when you think about it, they really are the perfect partners for each other. Both young, brash, talented workers. Obviously TOS students.
Where's that vintage elbow to the back of the head that Elijah Six loves to employ? And again, these guys smart, bringing it down to the ground, wearing him down. Again, so many weapons in the arsenal of Elijah Six, and so many that he can employ to put his opponents away.
Elijah Six smart enough at his young age to wear down his opponent. It's not all about flash with him, despite those glasses he wears.
Wise beyond his years, to say the least. And it looks like the team of Six and Napoli have cut the ring in half now, and they got Jay Freddy in the wrong part of town, and that could spell the beginning of the end.
Slick Wagner Brown trying to get the attention of the referee so that he can peel these 2 off of him.
And again, right back to the chin lock, right back to grounded tactics. Very, very, very smart technique here by these 2 young lions.
Again, Slick Wagner Brown not at all thrilled with the nefarious tactics of Elijah Six and Matias.
Well, why would you? You might be watching the Test of Strength title slip away from him.
Can you imagine if these 2 come out and beat the Kowalski guys on their first time as a team together?
I'll tell you.
Do you know what that means to TOS?
Well, I know one thing it would mean for sure. It would mean that Matias de Napoli joins the firm. As we just see that stunner there, Jay Freddy now.
Yeah, is that what you think? You think Matias is going to join the firm if this one goes well?
Well, that was what was said, absolutely.
Well, he said earlier he wasn't too concerned about the firm. He was just concerned with the task at hand and winning the tag team championships. A lot of egos in that firm, by the way. We saw what happened with Sammy Diaz. We see the way that Elijah Six carries himself. So I don't know if there's room for a guy like Matias in the firm.
Well, it was explicitly stated by Elijah Six, if they win, Matias is in the firm. Not only that, even more importantly, they will be the test of strength. Tag team champions. Unbelievable timing right there. Look at that.
Incredible teamwork. Deep 2 count, 2 3/4 to be in fact.
The Uruguayan star was the captain of his high school drum line, still plays the drums, and that might actually have something to do with the fact that this young man just has perfect timing, perfect tempo, just absolutely spot on, perfect precision. But Jay Freddy got a chop for that precision. Matias answers with that right hand.
These two squaring off again.
And again, grounding him down. Now with the headlock applied. Wow! Impact on that drop kick was incredible. As we see Jay Freddy now trying to fight into the corner. He desperately needs to tag Slick Wagner Brown. And he does!
In comes Slick Wagner Brown. Outsmarting Elijah Six on that one.
Wow, up and over.
Referee's down and out on this one. Ooh.
Nope, got him. Looks like they were both going for the same thing. Slick came up. Look at that.
Big impact.
Beautiful exploder suplexes now. Slick Wagner Brown clearing house.
Taking things into his own hands as his partner Jay Freddy is down and out. Jay Freddy back to his feet now though.
Wow,
incredibly
beautiful
athletic.
springboard drop kick. Here we go, we've seen this before. Facebuster and Slick Wagner Brown up to the top. Moonsault!
Incredible moonsault after Jay Freddy.
But the referee's knocked out.
No one there to count.
And here we go.
Ooh.
No. That definitely would have been it had the referee not been taken out of commission there.
I'm glad that we have a replacement though. The stakes are too important in this one to have no referee.
Slick Wagner Brown can't believe it. That should, by all accounts, have been it. They have put many an opponent away with that move.
It should have been. SWB very frustrated with a few of the things in this match.
And another referee down.
What are we going to do now? Not letting it slow down Slick Wagner Brown one bit. He is not concerned with the fact that there's no referee here, but he will be when it comes time to put away his opponent.
Asking the crowd if they want one more, and that was his mistake there as Elijah Six took full advantage of it. Now we see both. Now we got all four guys in. Big missile drop kick there. What do we got? He's got him rope hung. But that double stomp, ladies and gentlemen, this could be it. We're going to have new test of strength, and again, no referee to make the count.
No ref in sight. Matias breathing some life into the referee, but just couldn't quite get the job done.
All right, well, the test of strength champions are slowly watching their chances of retaining the title slip away as this young team marching forward, ready to walk out of here with the gold, which would be an unbelievable series of events.
Matias fully aware of Jay Freddy now. Dumped to the outside by a slick move from Jay Freddy. No pun intended.
Oh, and look at that, using Slick for the leverage and the height on that tornado DDT. Huge super kick. Jay Freddy fired up, but no, takes a super kick of his own.
Jay Freddy dug deep for that one, fought back.
Oh, huge buckshot lariat.
I am in absolute awe of the action that is going on right here. So is this crowd as they get fired up for Slick Wagner Brown.
That running knee, this could be it. 1, 2, 3.
They retain with the Shining Wizard from Jay Freddy.
Kowalski guys still test the strength. Joanna and get a word from the champions.
I'm going to say congratulations, Slick. Congratulations, Freddie, on your win. Excellent match. Now, it has already been decided tonight. I don't know if you guys heard, but your next opponents are going to be Killer Instinct. How are you feeling about that?
I feel good. We're the Kowalski guys. They're Killer Instinct. We're cut from the same cloth. I'm looking forward to it. Killer Instinct is a hell of a tag team, but we're the champs.
Freddie, you guys have been on a roll. Do you think you'll be able to keep it up for Killer Instinct?
First off, fight for your dreams too. Give it up, everybody who's come out here tonight.
Absolutely. Well deserved.
When you are the top of the tag team mountain here in Test of Strength, you're going to have a bunch of young and upcoming lions who are hungry to win these bouts. And it is our duty as the champs to stay at the top of the mountain and keep them. Killer Instinct, bring your best. You're going to need it. Because SWB, Jay Freddy, we are the kings, and kings never say die.
Well said, thank you guys. Give it up one more time for your tag team champions.
Big display of
Wagner,
confidence.
hold on. I need you out here for a second. Real quick, real impromptu. I don't know if you guys know, but the Underground King's birthday is today. So, I just want all of y'all to know, the King still got it. So here, on 3, just for you. You still got it. Come on. You still got it.
I'm not sure that Slick Wagner Brown. See, that's what I thought he was going to say. That's what I thought he was going to say.
Give it up. Come on.
I thought we were going to sing happy birthday.
Awesome displays of confidence from the tag team champions, Kowalski guys.
All right, and Matias to Napoli and Elijah Six, I'll tell you right now, nothing to be ashamed of, these two young men. What a valiant effort.
Hard-fought victory. They may be a little arrogant, but they back it up in every way. They weren't the victors here today, but the future is bright for these two young wrestlers.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, for two guys that wait.
What do we have here?
Doesn't look happy. Oh, my God! Acid drip!
Oh, no.
What?
I can't believe that Elijah Six saying that Matias is not on his level and that he costed him the championship opportunity.
The crowd here is stunned. I'm stunned. I can't believe what we're seeing here.
Firm just taking out Matias after such a hard-fought battle. Oh, and here come the Kowalski guys back for some more, clearing the ring of the Firm.
Saving young Matias to Napoli here.
The Firm cowering away after a terrible...
Oh, wait, look at this. House of Pain out here. What is going on?
Slick Wagner Brown whacked with his own championship belt.
What are the House of Pain doing out here? Making a statement here against the Kowalski guys.
All of the TOS officials doing what they can to break things up, but to no avail.
Look at these two behemoths making a statement now. And they've got the title belts now.
Standing tall, disrespecting the champions.
Wow.
But at the very least, this tag team division is top-notch wrestling here at TOS.
Absolutely, but our champions now down on the mat here, definitely the worse for wear, as we saw the House of Pain come out here and make a statement. But before that, we also saw Elijah Six attacking Matias de Napoli. I can't wait to see where that goes. That should definitely be interesting. Kowalski guys now, they were the victors tonight, but they certainly don't look like it right now as they're licking their wounds after that attack by those two behemoths, the House of Pain.
Carnage all over the place.
Well, definitely a sour note that we're ending on here, and a sour end to what was otherwise an incredible night of professional wrestling action that the TOS faithful were treated to. My name is Drew Kazoo, and for Joey Etch, thank you for watching Fight for Your Dreams 2.
It's been a
from Test of Strength Wrestling.
At the Deuce, you have been a sensational crowd, and we're here to reward you with your main event of the evening. It is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Test of Strength Championship title. Now to introduce the combatants.
G Nice.
Here we go, G Nice with the introductions here for Ty Shyne. This is it, main event time for all the marbles.
How great is G Nice?
I'll tell you, man, what an awesome opening to this event here. G Nice treating the crowd to an incredible performance.
Such a talented MC, such a talented singer. But Ty Shyne, a true wrestler's wrestler.
Feature champ, and I can say this without your speaker. I chant, Ty Shyne is the greatest, a great wrestler, and he a great person. Masculine in the race, so they can't see who they first.
Ty Shyne and G Nice, two of the best of friends.
Well, this is what we're all here for, folks.
The main event. Singles championship here at Test of Strength Wrestling. Of course, at last year's Fight for Your Dreams, DeMan fell short in the Test of Strength title tournament, suffered great indignities when Ty Shyne returned from injury to make an already unfavorable position worse.
All right.
Great performance once again by G Nice.
As we await the arrival of the Test of Strength champion.
Fast forward a year since the last Fight for Your Dreams, and the leader of Team Shazam himself, Dan DeMan, has total control of Test of Strength, wielding the championship and the power to snap his opponents of existence. Shyne, first ever student at the Test of Strength dojo, with the best brows in the business, bet 60 $100 bills that he can stand in direct opposition to the unbeatable Danos.
Look at this.
Ominous. Frightening. Whoa.
What is going on here, folks?
What does the Test of Strength champion have in store here? Just gotta chill.
There he is, ladies and gentlemen. The face of the galaxy. With an entourage of masked henchmen by his side. I'll tell you, that's got to be intimidating as hell for Shyne.
I'm sure, indeed, but Shyne is still going to do whatever he can to dethrone Dan DeMan.
Crowd here in stunned silence at this entrance here by Danos.
Nobody knows what's going on. These four beings, these presence of these four people, or if they're people at all, just completely intimidating.
You can just feel the tension in the air for this one.
Complete mind games from Dan DeMan.
This is what it all comes down to for Shyne, who some have called the rightful heir to the throne. Test of Strength Wrestling is the house that Shyne built, and today he is going to have to prove it. Will it all come to fruition? Will his dream come true? Will he become the Test of Strength champion, or will the reign of Danos continue?
This match is again for the Test of Strength Wrestling Championship title. There is no time limit. It is scheduled for one fall. At the sound of the bell, the woman in charge will be Gina Monty. Introducing first, the challenger. Standing in the corner to my right, he hails from New Haven, Connecticut, and weighs in at 235 pounds. This is the house that Shyne built, Shyne!
Seemingly unfazed by the four ominous presences at the ringside.
Standing in the corner to my left, he is the reigning and defending Test of Strength Wrestling champion. He hails from the 25th century and weighs in at 223 pounds. This is the face of the company, Dan DeMan!
That's right, Dan DeMan has certainly been the face of Test of Strength for some time now. Of course, in all his championship glory, I'm thrown aback by what is going on here at ringside. Referee Blue Shoes making sure that everyone is properly equipped, not stashing anything away. Of course, referee Blue Shoes sure has her work cut out for her in this one with whatever's going on at ringside.
Look at the look of determination on the face of the Test of Strength champion. Oh no, wait a minute.
Get that woman over there and bring my stuff and bring it to the back.
Oh my gosh.
Get over here.
I don't know.
Get over here.
I don't know if you could hear this at home.
Just blatant disrespect from Dan DeMan.
Said, tell that woman, speaking of our lovely Joanna.
Woman and take care of my robe now.
Oh my gosh.
Joanna is there she goes. She knows. That a girl, Joanna. Don't be disrespected like that.
Oh, and here comes Shyne. Wait a minute. Oh, look at that, Shyne.
Shyne tossing the elegant $50,000 robe of DeMan out to the back.
Absolutely.
Oh, wow. You know, this. There's been a lot of words exchanged leading up to this huge, massive main event at Fight for Your Dreams 2.
Go ahead, Joey.
This is what it all comes down to as we get started.
Absolutely. At the press conference, serious fighting words spoken. DeMan had some serious choice words there for the #1 contender, Shyne. Definitely go to YouTube and watch that Test of Strength press conference.
It's a bit shocking to me, given these the storied history between these two, that DeMan does not seem at all concerned with Shyne's ability.
Oh my goodness!
Shyne did not even wait to find out what was going on here at ringside. He went out and attacked.
Shyne risking life and limb to take out DeMan and his henchmen on the outside.
And just like that, things appear to be equal in this matchup.
Oh, and there goes the camera.
Great save by the Test of Strength production staff.
Bobby Rossi and G Nice over there. Oh my God! What a chop! Shyne now asking the crowd if they want another one. I'll tell you, DeMan is hoping that they say no, but I don't think it matters. Wow. That chop was downright violent.
This whole match is going to be like that. Nothing but intensity from both sides. After all, this is about the Test of Strength Championship.
Of course, as you all know, Shyne, the first graduate of the Test of Strength dojo. And he's got something to prove not only to the Test of Strength faithful, but to the GMIC, Alex Rojas, and everybody else, that he is, as he's been called, the rightful heir to that throne. But he is going to have to get by Danos here as he slams his head into that chair.
You're 100% right, Drew.
Go ahead, look at this. DeMan now trying to hide underneath the chair. Oh! Took a boot where the sun doesn't shine. No pun intended.
Blue Shoes trying to gain control of this one. But as I was saying, you're 100% right, Drew, in the fact that Shyne is more than overdue for a championship opportunity. However, DeMan stands in the way as the face of Test of Strength.
Oh, now wait a minute. It looks like Shyne, he's got
a fanny pack? Is that a fanny pack?
It looks like it. I don't know what he's going to do with it.
In true wrestling fashion, the fanny pack comes into play.
Shyne, what do we got here? He's standing up on the chair. What is this?
This is dangerous.
Very.
Both men at risk in this particular instance. Big chops from atop the chairs.
Well, we already saw Shyne put his body on the line with that tope con hilo.
Both men gonna pull out all stops for this one, I can guarantee it.
Took out henchmen, cameras, and the Test of Strength champion, DeMan. They're working their way over to the bar, and I'm guessing that they're not over there to get a drink. Oh, well, Dan got one right there, whether he wanted one or not. I'll tell you, those chops from Shyne tonight are just going straight through the chest of DeMan.
Without a doubt, referee Blue Shoes just letting these two go at it amongst the crowd, and rightfully so. We need a clear-cut winner here at Test of Strength.
I couldn't agree more, Joey Etch. Couldn't agree more. And Shyne is in full control of this contest.
DeMan, of course, fighting back the best he can. Swing and a miss. Referee Blue Shoes trying to still gain control of this one. We can't have a winner from the outside, Drew.
Absolutely not.
Dan DeMan makes his way back into the ring, courtesy of Shyne.
Well, we've seen Dan the Man defend his title going all the way back.
Big scoop and a slam.
Sorry, after that big scoop slam. Absolutely. Defeated Bobby Ocean. Defeated Jiggy Sosa and Bobby Ocean in triple threat. Defeated Toto Loco. Ooh. He escaped Janik Top. Big elbow drop from the top.
Shyne goes all the way up. Whacked the back of his head on the top of that ceiling tile. We'll see if that comes into play. 2 count.
I'll tell you, if he keeps this up, Shyne is going to win that title, and he's going to do it in a hurry. But you got to wonder, Dan the Man, forever the tactician. Easy for me to say. Forever the tactician. Always with the smart strategy. You got to wonder if he's just baiting Shyne, playing possum, and just waiting for that opportunity to seize the, and it looks like that was it.
That was it. Now he's got to capitalize on this one, though. The best brows in the business is down on the floor, and Dan DeMan has his time to shine.
Well, he definitely needs that few minutes, Dan the Man, to get himself together here as we see Shyne nursing his wounds on the outside. And just like that, the momentum and the tide of this match has changed, and Danos, the face of the galaxy, the Test of Strength champion now, is in control.
Back out to the floor. These two just scrapping, going at it, scratching and clawing for everything. Hard shot into the post for Shyne. Dan DeMan doing a smart job of breaking up the count. Wow, clearing the entire front row, and then some.
And now it's Dan the Man sending Shyne into the chairs. Oh!
Whoa!
Wait a minute. Is he gonna, it looks like he is gonna bury Shyne in chairs and go for the count-out victory. He is.
Demanding that referee Blue Shoes make the 10 count as Shyne is buried under those chairs, and this crowd clearly showing their disapproval.
Absolutely. I'll tell you, what a heartbreaker of a loss this would be for Shyne to lose buried under a rubble of chairs on the outside of the ring.
It's tough to tell from our vantage point. Is Shyne making any movement over there, Jim?
I can't see any of them in a pile of chairs.
Dan DeMan looking awful proud of himself at this current moment. This crowd doing what they can to rally up behind Shyne. Of course, one of Shyne's best friends, G Nice, looking on, cheering his friend.
Absolutely. Might be a good time now to urge folks as Shyne makes his way into the ring to check out the new album by G Nice. I'm Around, available wherever you can find music.
Shyne just barely made that 10 count, making his way back into the ring as Dan DeMan takes full advantage with those double axe handles.
And here we see Dan the Man, well, 1, 2, no. We see Dan the Man doing what he does, methodically wearing down his opponent.
How about the perseverance from Shyne, just to kick out on 2 after being completely buried by those chairs?
Well, I'll tell you, that's got to be a bit of a statement right there. Shyne letting Dan know he ain't going out like that. It's not going to be that easy for him.
Just shows how much Shyne wants this Test of Strength title.
Well, he came here for one thing and one thing only. He came here to win the Test of Strength champion, to prove it to his trainers, to prove it to the students at Test of Strength, to prove it to Alex Rojas, but most importantly, to prove it to himself and to the Test of Strength faithful here at the Deuce.
Well, at this current moment, he's got a long way to go to prove all of that, Drew. And Dan DeMan, as usual, berating the crowd, berating his opponent. But that's what gets him ahead, you know, Drew. That kind of confidence, that kind of swag will definitely go a long way in a championship reign.
Well, Dan the Man said it himself at the press conference that he knows he has more endurance than Shyne. He says he knows that the longer it goes, it's Unbelievable. Did you hear that chop?
Reverberating throughout the deuce.
Absolutely.
That giant chop, and now once again, Shyne sent to the floor.
But as I was alluding to before, Dan the Man said that he has more endurance than Shyne, and that the longer it goes, it's going to favor Danos, and that eventually Shyne is not going to be able to breathe, and it's at that point that he's going to snap, hit him with that finisher, and snap, and it's going to be over. The world ends, and Danos walks away with the title.
It's easy to say that, Drew, but this is why they wrestle the match. Whoa! DeMan getting a little out of control. But finally, referee Blue Shoes putting her blue shoe down and taking care of that foreign object.
Crowd here voicing their disapproval. Absolutely no surprise to anyone that Dan the Man jarring with the crowd.
Shyne looking worse for wear at this current moment. He's taken a lot of punishment in this match so far, Drew.
Well, the biggest mistake anybody could make would be to count this man out. He bested Alec Price, Magnificent Marcos, Moonshine McCready, Jiggy Souza, Jay Vara to win that #1 contendership. Hard-fought battle.
And let's not forget that it's the simple fact that he is the first TOS graduate. That's no small feat in itself. Many would say that he is the rightful heir to the throne.
Here we go, backslide. And he's got it. Can only hold him for a count of 1. Out on the apron here.
Didn't get all of that one, didn't get all of that one.
I think he got half rope, connected with Dan the Man nonetheless, and another one.
There it is. Awesome athleticism by Shyne, but Dan the Man once again there to stop him in his tracks.
That's right, clip the wheel, and he's got him down now. Oh, short DDT.
Both men trying to catch their breath right now in this intense championship matchup.
But again, Dan the Man proving the point that he made about the endurance. He looks like he's still ready to go. Shyne.
Sure, Dan the Man just looks like he's taking a quick breather while he has the opportunity.
And the crowd here at the Deuce letting Dan the Man know exactly how they feel.
But Dan the Man uses that as a motivation. Look at him. He basks in the negativity from this crowd.
Certainly appears so. Just said nighty-night, looking to put Shyne to sleep there with that sleeper hold.
Again, we talked about it before. Putting that weight on your opponent is so difficult for them to breathe, taking away all of their energy and trying to put him away early.
No, the arm's still up. Shyne's still in this thing.
A lot of fight left in Shyne. He's not going to give up that easily. He knows what's at stake here. He wants this title so bad he can taste it.
Well, with the henchmen out of here now, we got to wonder if we're going to see Team Shazam at all. Any of their representatives. Oh, and look at this. Taunting the young fans here.
Dan the Man unshaken at the fact that whatever creatures he had out here before did not work one bit with Shyne taking them all out in one foul swoop.
Shyne up to the second rope now. Danos cuts him off now.
Hard strikes doing what they can to wear down Shyne. Both men perched atop. And Dan the Man definitely has something in mind here.
Better watch those ceiling tiles if he's going for a superplex.
Shyne starting to fight back though.
Look at the look on the face of that fan here in the crowd. That young lady anticipating the word. Oh my God! And this is Shyne's moment. Come on,
Shyne had to dig deep for that move. He pulled it off. Now he's asking for the crowd for the energy to build up to take advantage of the situation.
Well, this is it. This is his moment. If it's ever going to happen, it's going to happen right now as the TOS faithful chant, "Let's go, Ty." And he's hearing him.
This is it, Drew. This is Shyne's moment to try and take advantage.
He has waited a lifetime for this very opportunity right here.
You can see it in his face just how bad he wants it. He's fighting through the exhaustion. He's fighting through the pain. He's going to do what he can to take the crown.
Big back elbow right there. Huge lariat and another one. There we go, and Shyne is fired up and ready to win the Test of Strength Championship.
Shyne's got the entire crowd behind him. He's feeling the energy. He's feeling it in the air.
Backcracker.
Awesome move.
No. 2 only.
DeMan kicks out, grabs the rope for extra assurance that he doesn't lose his championship. For a second there, he felt it slipping away from his fingers.
Well, you better be careful, because like we said before, and just all it takes is a split second and a snap with that stunner, and it's all over as we see the code breaker there.
DeMan fighting back, staying alive in this matchup despite the onslaught that he just took from Shyne.
Neither man able to really, wow, unbelievable.
Definitely back and forth on this one, Drew, you're right.
Yeah, neither man really able to just, keep control for a long period of time. And look at this, Shyne firing up.
DeMan in utter shock that Shyne just popped up like that.
Look at this, Shyne not ready to let the opportunity slip away tonight. Shades of somebody that we've seen before in the past. Can't remember quite who it is, some guy.
This crowd acknowledging the fact that we might not like Ty when he's angry.
Wait a minute, big boot. Does that mean that we're going to see leg drop?
So familiar.
1, 2, no.
I thought that was it, Drew. I thought that was it.
Go ahead, Face of the Galaxy still in this one.
DeMan just barely kicked out at 2.5.
Oh, and DeMan now begging Shyne, getting no quarter. Oh, he hit him with a snap of his own. What, and look, like we said before, we were just waiting to see Team Shazam interfere, and they did.
Oh,
Jimmy Mees.
But to no avail. Jimmy Mees tried to come in and interfere in yet another matchup.
And there's Marcel Williams.
Shyne takes care of him too.
But are you actually surprised? Oh, it caught him in midair with the snap. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. DeMan retains the title.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this contest and still Test of Strength champion,
standard fare now for DeMan to interfere and get the win for DeMan, and the GMIC is not happy about this whatsoever. Alex Rojas doesn't hide the fact that he doesn't appreciate DeMan, his cheating ways, the interference of Team Shazam, and now he is forced to go into the ring and put that belt on DeMan.
This entire building, GMIC included, is completely deflated after that disgusting act of interference from Team Shazam.
Once again, and look at this, telling the GM Alex Rojas, this is much to the dismay of the GMIC. He is not proud to have a man who cheats, lies, steals, and manipulates and relies on outside interference to win matches. He is not proud to call him his company's champion, and rightfully so. And now he's forced to put the belt on Danos, and the reign of Danos continues.
Shyne seemingly had the title in his grasp, but at this point, it's just a game of numbers. He did what he can, but in the end, DeMan and Team Shazam was too strong.
And still the face of the galaxy. And look at GM telling him you were that close.
Test of Strength champion, DeMan.
without a doubt. I'm sure we're going to get a word here from the champion. Let's see what he has to say after that. But
the GM is not thrilled at all. Alex Rojas.
Let me tell you something, Kazoo. You got me. I got something for you.
Still a look of determination on the face of the GM, Alex Rojas.
Wow, well, you heard what he said. He got me, but he has got something for them. What on earth could that be? I can't wait to find out.
A lot more in store for Dan DeMan, the championship and test of strength wrestling.
Oh, what? Why?
I can't even believe it. I'm at a complete loss for words.
That was just downright disgusting. What an absolute scumbag.
Just completely out of control.
As I
Dan
was
DeMan.
saying, and still, your test of strength champion, the face of this company. You know what? I'm not gonna keep bragging about myself. It goes as planned. I'm so sorry, little one. But sacrifices have to be made for my well-being. Beat the hell out of Ty now.
Oh, now wait a minute here. The match is over.
Team Shazam adding insult to injury.
New rules. The only thing you're good for.
Oh my God.
Come on.
Things are just out of control here.
Babies and making me some damn pancakes.
We got to do something
Get
about
somebody
this.
out here. Get somebody out here to take care of Team Shazam and Dan DeMan. Oh my God. Enough is enough.
Are you not entertained now?
My goodness. I am just completely at a loss here.
This is despicable.
Despicable is the understatement of the year.
This is for you.
Look at
kneeing
this.
me in the face, that lone survivor woman. You and the rest of these broads should know your place.
Finally, an equalizer from the back. And then look, Dan DeMan completely cowards away, outside of the ring.
Well, we don't hear him talking that same business now.
You lost your damn mind, woman. Do you know who I am?
Ty Shyne. Rolling Dan DeMan back in so that he can get his comeuppance.
You know what? He deserves every single one of those chair shots.
He certainly does, and then some for the despicable acts that he's been responsible for here tonight.
Thank God that Blue Shoes is a tough human being, a super tough individual. Look at her now, making her way back to her feet. But what a despicable act there by Dan DeMan and Team Shazam. And what a heartbreaker of a loss for Ty Shyne. That close to achieving his dreams of becoming the Test of Strength champion.
The look on the face of Blue Shoes says it all. Just absolutely despicable. What a way to end a fantastic night on this sort of note. Yes, Dan DeMan got hit with a few chair shots, but that was nothing compared to the beatdown that Ty Shyne and Blue Shoes suffered.
Well, no matter what happened, any detail that we want to add, anything else we want to talk about, what really matters now at the end of the day, Dan DeMan is still Test of Strength heavyweight champion.
Just despicable.
Got Joanna Robinson over there with the microphone, too. We can get a word here from Ty Shyne. Look at the stare down now.
GM Alex Rojas is furious at Dan DeMan. He was furious before the attack on Blue Shoes. Senseless. Just senseless. Filthy shame. Unbelievable.
What a valiant effort there by Shyne. Came as close as anybody can get to winning the Test of Strength champion, and a well-deserved ovation there for referee Blue Shoes. Tough as nails, that young lady.
Just despicable.
Well, let's get a word here. We got Joanna down there with Shyne. Let's get a word.
I'm so glad that I'm talking to you and not Dan. I am very sorry for the loss, but I mean, do you have any words for what we just saw? I mean,
right now, I'm at a loss for words. I put my heart into that match right there. That was everything I had. Everybody knows Test of Strength. This is my home. This is where my heart is. And to come up short to Dan DeMan tonight, he might have been the better man, but I know I left my heart in that ring. And as for what happened after, Dan DeMan got his ass beat.
yeah, he did.
But on a more serious note, tonight is going to be my last show for a while. And I'm happy I did it in front of you guys. I just got to go away for a little while and do some other things in life, but it's not goodbye. It's see you later, my friends. Thank you.
Give it up for Shyne.
Emotional moment indeed from Shyne after a devastating loss to Dan DeMan. This crowd showing their appreciation for Shyne, but
ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the heart and soul of Test of Strength one more time for Shyne.
Got to give it up for him.
Shyne is a big part of why we are here tonight. He's one of the many young men and women that put their bodies on the line, put their hearts on their sleeves, and come out here and perform for each and every one of you on their fight for their dreams. So I am very grateful to you all for being here. I am humbled. I am overjoyed, and at the same time, I am heartbroken that once again, I had to put that belt around that piece of human garbage, Dan DeMan. Gina, Blue Shoes, I'm sorry. I guarantee you, Dan DeMan will be dealt with. As far as the rest of you in Northampton, I love you. Thank you for being here.
Ladies and gentlemen, what an unbelievable night of professional wrestling action was brought to us by Test of Strength. Fight for Your Dreams 2 was everything that we hoped it would be, and then some. Well, my name is Drew Kazoo. For Joey Etch, we will see you next time. Thank you for watching.
You're going to get yours, Dan DeMan.